falling away. Tell me now the fortune of the realm. Come on, I say now to wipe out the traitors. The earth trembles as we gather ashore for the lands we swear to own. For our kingdom glorious. Fellow armsmen, I ask you, will you follow me tonight to break their spine and reclaim what once was mine? Those cravens backstabbed me, deceived me. Never shall I tolerate their crimes again. Now let the hunt begin. Oh, 7,000 souls scared and daunted, such a tale of woe. Not too long ago, this village was a golden scene of hope. Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal power. Lead us to order. I am the light bringer. Fellow warriors, I ask you, should my campaign come to an end? There's way more to avenge. Oh, 15 million souls living in this realm without much hope. Not too long ago, this kingdom was a golden state of hope. Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal power. Lead us to order. I am the light bringer.
And we are live. Think. Testing here.
Maybe.
Okay, I wanted to make sure nothing died while, like, when I pressed that go live button, and now I can't hear you guys.
Who are you? I don't
Banana?
know you people.
You know, yeah, I got a sense of stranger danger when I walked into the, when I, came into the chat today, because it's been a while since we've been here.
Has been a
Who
while.
the shit are these people? And why are they in my chat?
Oh. So, we're back. Hopefully this is the start of the end of the summer curse. Because I am going through D&D withdrawals big time. Though, on the off time, I have been starting to redesign the 5th edition Spelljammer set. Completely homebrewing it from the ground up as to how the ships and everything are going to behave and combat and all that fun stuff. So I've been busy.
Be nice if the multi-million fucking dollar company did that shit for you.
Nah, I ignore him anyway. Like,
Yeah, even if they made like the perfect book,
I'd still homebrew
we'd
it.
all still homebrew it.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think that's what WotC knows, is they know no matter what they put out, like a vast majority of DMs are just gonna homebrew everything anyway. So
Yeah, they just need to make the framework. We'll do the rest.
it's like the books are there for the people who are just starting off in D&D, and then anybody with any DMing experience is just like, oh, that's nice, I'm gonna add my own twist.
Yep.
Nice
I don't want
rules
to
you
spend
have there.
50
Be a
bucks.
shame if
I don't want to
somebody.
spend $50 for scaffolding.
Yeah, I mean, this is true. Like, I kind of have a bit of buyer's remorse because the books are small. The books definitely needed a bit more content to them. Though I'm happy that I have I'm happy I have stat blocks for giant space hamsters now.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, giant space hamsters.
Dude, that's the thing in Space Hamster. Who do you think Boo is? Boo is the embodiment of the giant invisible space hamsters from Spelljammer.
Well, no, he is a miniature giant space hamster.
Miniature, yes. Which
Roger,
is why he's visible, because he's miniaturized.
I will have you know, I went through those books, and I came to the living ship, and I'm like,
That's just the Sister
recognize
Carnage.
this.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
gee, that seems painfully freaking familiar here.
right,
The
right.
shit none of us trusted.
No, I read the description of like the living ship, the one that has the treant on it, and I'm like, this is just the Sister Carnage. Down to the point right down to the point to it can go hyperspeed through the astral sea.
Yep.
Fuckers probably
they've
watched
been
one of
watching
our
our
streams
shit.
and stole it.
Right. So the Sister Carnage uses that from a uses that with the ability of a gate ring in order to open up a rift to get to the astral sea.
Dicks.
But look at it this way. There is an actual Spelljammer in world.
Yep.
So if anyone got onto the Sister Carnage or whatnot, they could take it to space.
Tickles in space.
Oh God. Send Tickles to other planets. That's what we
I mean,
want
the
to do.
worst part is, Tickles isn't, like, at all removed from the mentality of the entire Spelljammer thing.
Mm-mm.
No, space pirates, motherfuckers. I've been playing way too much
Exactly.
Destiny.
Yep.
So I was like, can you imagine if Tickles was in space as a space pirate? I can.
It would be the Tickles on a daily basis in
Tickles.
space.
It'd be Tickles and her children. It'd be like the Partridge Family, but pirates.
Oh
Yep.
dear
Yeah.
Lord.
I feel like
That
when
is-
she burns
that's
down,
We
terrifying.
never, ever have that thought again.
I
Ever.
feel like when Tickles burns down too many towns, this is what they do: is they send Tickles to space. Like, you're another planet's problem now.
It's
You're
like,
not
look,
with you.
I'm just
look.
thinking Cheeseburger's Armada is expanding in space now.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Cheeseburger's Armada is now just filled with Spelljammers.
Prove it's canon now.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
possible. This is our
Yeah.
world we're talking about. It is 100% possible.
Or
No,
will
We're
we do what
going
we
to
want?
space.
I mean, why do you think I'm working on everything from the ground up? Like, I'm designing a Spelljammer campaign for the channel.
Yep.
Oh man, that'd be so cool. I've never done a Spelljammer one.
Like, the more that I work on it, I'm like, this is just turning into like Mass Effect / Star Trek meets D&D.
Yep.
I approve.
There's no problem with that.
No.
Anyway, you know, speaking, going to other parts in our world where people's feet are still on the ground for the time being. You all had a bit of a not so fun time the last time we got together, as the Dwarven camp was raided by a small group of dragon-like creatures. Not really sure as to what they were, but some of them possessed some
Bless you.
rather nasty magical abilities, including the use of walls of force. It was a bit of a rough fight, but you were able to push most of the force back, though the Dragon Slayer sword was not necessarily taken originally, but it got stuck in a dragon as it was flying away. So the group had to give chase by it. They found the body of the dying dragon a bit from the camp, but no sign of the sword. After a brief conversation with the dying dragon, you had a little bit more of an encounter with that dragon-like creature, though it was a massive illusion. It was nothing more. You followed footprints up the side of the mountain and found your quarry already turned to stone with a blade in its chest. After trying to remove the blade from the creature detonated, sending shrapnel across about a 5-foot area, damaging a little bit of you. So you weren't really sure as to where the person who killed them went until Reaver remembered the air vents. A couple exhaust ports that were built inside of the mountain to expel the hot air from the thermal tunnels that power portions of the more mechanical parts of the Dwarven Kingdom, thus the inner tram system. And as we pick up today, you were able to discover a air vent that was not really functioning as optimally as the others. While the others were shooting off spurts like every 30 seconds, this one was shooting off one maybe every couple minutes. And you had the thought that this is probably a way that you could get in to maybe track down whomever took the Dragon Slayer. So as we pick up today, I believe Reaver and Marius were already heading towards the exhaust vent, telling everyone else to catch up once they've caught their breath.
Yes, I believe so.
Arius is just a chronic unwilling passenger on a train of bad decisions.
I mean, that kind of sounds like, you know, every D&D game.
True.
So the floor is yours.
So have we actually made it to the vent already, or did we like just split off from the group and begin making our way over to it?
You just started heading that way towards it. It's probably good about 150 feet away from you.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to go straight to it, but I'm gonna be as quiet about it as possible. I don't want to step on any loose rocks and send a bunch of noise going down the mountain or anything like that.
Probably a good idea. And Marius, are you on Reaver's back as normal?
It's the only way I can keep up to him.
Okay.
My options are on or running behind as fast as I can. I don't like option B.
Yeah, it's
I mean, that's fair.
little cat on the side of a mountain that's all snowy and rocky. Yeah, probably not the best idea.
Little cat with the 20-foot movement rate on the side of a mountain.
Yeah, that's not optimal. All right, and what about the oh, we lost Azarin. It begins.
I wonder if he did what I do regularly and click on the wrong channel and a voice instead of a text.
Yeah, he said that Windows is not cooperating with his cam. He's trying to fix it.
Okay.
That happens.
Well,
Yes, it does.
cams are going to be a little jostled until Azarin comes back. So while that is going on, oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Because right now it's showing Azarin as the DM.
Erosion gets to play with us.
So,
Can you guys hear me?
who's Rojan piloting?
Yep.
Rojan became Marius. This will work.
I'm not giving
I
Rojan that much
tried
firepower.
to update my webcam drivers, and Windows said "fuck you" and rebooted my computer.
Ah,
Yeah.
That'll
Sound like a
happen.
Windows thing to do.
So sorry about that. I'm trying to get shit fucking
all good.
set.
So those of you who were left behind a little bit to either investigate the detonated body or to catch your breath, was there anything else specifically you were taking care of before moving out?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So if
So
you're
I
good,
do want to remind everyone that we did drink from the bolstering brewer this morning, since it's been a while. So we have advantage on strength checks, advantage on con saves, and we're immune to frightened right now.
that is
Good
correct.
Reminder.
Yes. Sorry, I was just looking at my notes to see if there's anything I want to do. Other than that, I'm probably just sitting there watching the other two walk off. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but they'll tell us when they get there. I'm probably looking extremely pissed off at the broken body. I want to interrogate it.
I mean, don't you have what do you call it?
Stone flush.
No, speak to dead or
Yeah, I have extract knowledge, which is better. So I can gain one piece of knowledge from a creature that it knew while it was in life.
mm-hmm.
But I need a corpse.
Ah,
We don't have a corpse.
Right,
Our
we
cleric would
tried
like a
to
corpse.
take the head so that we could talk to it later, and that's when it exploded.
Yep. I mean, it is a ritual. I could ritually cast it, but still, I need a corpse. That's not a corpse. And with speak with dead, I'd have to wait until tomorrow. So we're trying to take the head.
I thought we got the head, but the body exploded.
Everything exploded.
Everything
all
everything turned to dust.
Okay.
So either way, I don't have a body which to speak with. Yeah, both require a corpse. So I'm just gonna sit there looking pissed off at the broken pieces of dragon thingy.
fair.
Not even worth writing his name in my book.
Okay, so if you don't need to do anything, I'm going to assume that you have made your way over to your cat and your warg friend. in order to begin traversing down this pipe.
Yeah.
All right, so by the time you all arrive roughly around the same time, Marius and Reaver a little bit sooner than the others, since you got your head start. But you notice that even the outside of the pipe, Reaver, has been what looks to be damaged by a small explosion. You see that there are black streaks kind of jutting along the outside and the outer lip of the pipe, and you can see that around the base of it, and along like the a little bit along the top and the bottom part of the inside of the pipe is what looks to be cooled lava, which makes you think there may have been an explosion, not an explosion, but a small eruption, and the lava was vented out of this pipe.
I'll kind of walk around that area a bit, taking a look at everything, making sure that it's all cooled and we aren't about to descend into a pit of lava or anything like that. Just kind of return back to the group. You know, if the dwarves were still in charge of this place, this would have been repaired immediately.
I don't doubt it, but unfortunately they're not, and we're dealing with dragons now.
It's fortunately the dragons didn't fix it, so it looks like it's giving us a way in.
Suppose that's true, but still, take pride in where you live.
You know, that brings up a minor question. How big is this opening? Is this like dwarf size, ogre size, small dragon size?
As long as you're a medium creature, you should be able to descend in the pipe without hitting your head.
Okay, so
It's gonna
a
be
dragon is not going to house cat its way up one of these.
No, it's gonna be a little tight for Reaver, but he, due to previous experience with your escape from the tunnels before, Reaver, you know you can fit through here. It doesn't really give a lot of maneuverability for you.
Gotta do that little doggy crawl thing that dogs do sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which kind of means Marius is gonna have to walk on his own feet this time.
I can and will one of these days find a little disc I can hover on.
Marius, you have the ability to see through the eyes of your companion, right?
Absolutely. Did you want me to use it to see ahead of where we're going?
Yes. See if we'll be able to make it to the bottom before the next vent happens, or perhaps if there's alcoves that have been broken into the pipe that we could perhaps hide in when it vents.
Okay. The spectral kitten is going to basically do laps up and down the pipe, trying to gain some sense of timing for what we're dealing with.
Okay. How far can the kitten reach?
How far can the kitten reach? The kitten can reach, that is
300 feet.
Yeah, manifest mind, and it can, yeah, and it moves 30 feet around.
Okay.
So hopefully that'll allow me to math out what I can do.
So you gauged that the length of last time you gauged that most of these pipes have a length of about 300-400 feet. Though as you take your time to send the cat down, it isn't until the cat begins to return back about halfway that another blast of steam as it exits the pipe.
So
But
we've
as-
got about
You got about a minute and a half.
a minute and a half, which means as long as no one gets stuck, we should be fine.
Though you did notice as you were walking along, there were holes in the pipe that kind of open up, and as you look down, it just dropped down into like a pool of very hot lava. The damage to the pipe is internal as well.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Well,
Comforting.
Reaver, good news is we can make it down the pipe. The bad news is if one of us happens to slip, we might be a dragon hors d'oeuvre. Well done.
Suppose we really only have the one option then, don't we? Descend and
Slip.
descend quickly.
Quickly and carefully.
I have an idea. Some of you may not like, but it could help in case one of you fall into a hole.
I'm listening.
I have one more shape change before I actually get some nice rest. I can turn into a big spider.
Not a bad idea.
It is not the worst idea we've heard today.
Sorry, Gravity.
I really want to say no, but my character's gonna be like, whatever. But me, I'm like, I fucking hate you. I approve. Go ahead.
Ride the spider! Ride the spider!
Oh.
I've already made a determination that if Groudon joins the Spelljammer game, the spider ships won't be there.
I mean, you can have them.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to-
Groudon. They are living ships. So they are massive space spiders that people pilot.
Oh, Jesus
Holy
fucking Christ.
That's
Okay.
strong.
What an image. I'm already having a panic attack. I'm good. Whew. All right, go ahead.
And you notice as the jet of steam kind of exits out of the pipe, there's a little bit of flecks of fire that come out along with it, and you hear like the clanking of rocks that are then like ejected from the opening of the pipe.
Did your
So it's also a miniature cannon.
yes, did your cat see what was at the bottom of the pipe?
Absolutely great question.
Give me a perception roll to see if the cat can see what was at the bottom of the pipe.
Cat runs off my perception, so... Pretty sure the kitten runs off my perception.
Yeah, it goes off of your perception because you see through its eyes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if it gives me anything really useful in there.
I can't be large, so I will be a giant wolf spider, which is still a medium-sized creature.
Okay, it does have dark vision with a range of 60 feet. Goodbye, D20.
I could do large, but then it defeats the purpose of me being able to walk in this tube comfortably.
Yes. My perception of the gods, 10.
You could see down a little bit of ways from the pipe as it descends down, and you can tell that after dropping about 20 feet, the pipe is completely broken off. But you can't necessarily see anything past that, as there is just like large clouds of steam sort of building in a small rain cloud like formation in that area.
As long as there is nothing scaly and toothy at the bottom of it, I'm happy.
Nothing that you can, nothing scaly or toothy that you can see.
Good answer. Good answer. All right. Well, we should be fine. Just, watch the last step.
Doozy.
In what order would we like to go down in? 'Cause once we're in there, there probably isn't enough room to change the order that we're in.
Depends what's the most important thing we need to be, the person in the front needs to be doing.
Not falling and being able to see where the holes are.
Well, I'm pretty good at spotting things. So if you want me to take the lead, I can do that.
I think
Right.
I should be in the middle. That way I have easy access to whatever.
Sounds reasonable, yes.
I guess the main question is where's Reaver gonna be?
I think Reaver is going to be at the back. Because he's most familiar with this, and he's also really fast. So, you know, if something goes wrong, he is likely to be able to handle it. So he wants to be, I think, in the back. So if he needs to do anything to help anyone in front of him, he can. How about we have Amelia go first, with Farron right behind, then Dorngull, then Marius, then me.
Seems reasonable to me.
Okay.
And once we decide the order, you hear some cracking bones and some weird chittering, and Dornbroll turns into this wolf spider with some weird bronze marking, because I presume the bronze markings are just on my body.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna pull the wings in nice and tight so there's no risk of rubbing them up against anything. And then wait for the next spurt before I go in. Wait for the next spurt to end and then descend.
All right. So you wait for another minute and a half for the next one to go out.
Yep.
Okay.
Want to give us the most amount of time possible.
So the next spurt, just like right on time, flies out. But as it does, you notice that this time there's like a burst of flame that sort of comes out with it, and it's spitting magma everywhere. And then as it dies down, you can see like the inside of the pipes kind of glowing red hot.
Alright. What about, is the floor red hot?
The entirety of the pipe, the inside of the pipe is red hot.
Oh god. Sure we want to do this?
Knows if we have any other choice.
Alrighty. In we go, and we're going to try and move quickly.
Okay.
Do you like the walk across the hot coals walk? Try and...
Thankfully, it's not. Thankfully, all I need is a Constitution saving throw, and we're just gonna make this a group Constitution saving throw, seeing as how everybody is going down the pipe at once.
And we all have advantage because of the brew.
You all have advantage of the brew.
Don't forget, you and I have
Late.
whoever has high rolls.
Yeah. Which I'm hoping is you, because mine was real shitty.
Oh fuck! Give me a sec here. You said con save or con check?
Save.
Save.
Okay, let's see if I can remember
With
this.
advantage, though.
Yes, with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, you know
where
what?
is-
I do have a point of luck for my lucky rabbit's foot that I can use, and I think I'm going to use that to reroll one of my dice.
Okay.
Because that was a real crappy roll. That's
I
better.
got a good high roll. 17 plus 8. Whatever
25.
that is.
25.
That's what I got. So that's for us.
Yeah, my reroll was really crappy, so we're going with his.
Okay, so
that was a total of 11.
all right. What about Dorngol?
Spider Dongle has an 18.
Cool.
Because I have to use a spider's con. not
Yep.
mine.
Reaver.
15.
Arius.
25.
Okay.
Sure, you're a wizard?
So
I have
Do-
proficiency.
you notice as like even as you begin to walk down, the pipes themselves are already starting to cool. Something in the make that allows these pipes to at least, vent heat. So you don't take any damage. It's a little uncomfortable for like the first 5 or so feet, and afterwards you're able to walk down without too much of an issue. Now, Amelia, since you are in the front,
Yep.
do you have dark vision? I have to
Yes, I
ask.
do.
Okay, of course you do, because everybody in this game has dark vision, because they can't let DMs have fun.
No. One of the reasons she volunteered to go up front.
This is why I refuse to give any of my homebrewed races dark vision.
Because everyone has it.
Hey, in
I
campaign
would just
3,
like-
I don't have dark vision.
I would just like to say that I only have dark vision because I'm in spider form.
Look, I'm an elf.
Dorngrol the bear does not have dark vision.
So thanks to your dark vision, you can notice that about 30 feet ahead of you, there is a large gap in the right side of the pipe. It looks like if you were to hug the left wall of the pipe, you should be able to get around it without any issue.
So I'll just call it to the group as I start going to the left. And just tell them to do the same. To the left, yeah.
All right.
And then try to move past it.
So who is after Amelia? All right,
Baron.
Farron, can you
Me.
see in the dark?
Good question. I am a tiefling.
Tieflings have
I
dark
don't think
vision.
I think it depends on the tiefling you are that
Oh,
you get
true.
dark vision.
I forgot which one I chose.
Because I don't think the Osnodius, which is the default tiefling, has dark vision.
Is that the one I chose, or did I choose the
No,
other one?
no, tieflings do have it.
Oh, okay.
Tieflings have dark vision. They have 30 feet.
Oh,
Okay.
then yes.
30 feet dark vision. Okay. So you can, so Amelia, can I get a dex check going across this?
Dex check, Baron, you want to roll with me?
Absolutely. Okay. Let's
Wait,
see what we get.
I don't think he gets to roll with you for checks. It's just saves, right?
Oh, I thought it was everything. My bad. I
I thought it was
misunderstood.
everything too. Whoopsie doodle.
That's the wrong page. Yeah, if the DM says it was just saves, it was just saves. I
Oh, it says any save linked with. Yeah, it's
any save,
not
any
dex.
save.
My bad.
That's
I,
fine.
I have it written here too.
Just a straight dex check. Gives me a dirty 20. I rolled pretty good.
Yeah.
You got a dirty 20?
Yep.
All right, so you're able to make it across without an issue. Baron, can I get a dex check?
I can definitely do that. I definitely cannot. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
No.
So Baron, you press against the back, and there's just a brief moment where your leg sort of slips out from underneath you and you begin to slide off the side. Who is after Farron?
Spider Dongle.
Spider Dorngle. Spider Dorngle, you, since you have dark vision, you can see this. Farron, you can see this. as Farron kind of slips and then begins to fall through the hole in the pipe.
Can I have web in front of him?
Go ahead and give me a dexterity check with disadvantage,
Ooh.
since this is like a split-second action.
Good luck.
Oh, it's like you may take a lava bath, sir. Disadvantage for me is not a good thing. Yeah, that disadvantage is bad. That's
okay.
That's a 7.
That's all right.
That's a 7.
Yep. Yeah, the other die was 18.
Okay, so you panic and you shoot that web out and it goes right through the hole, completely missing the edges to catch Farron.
Welp.
Tried.
It's okay. It's all
One
right.
down. Oh, I mean, you know, there is a strand of web there now, so unless it touches the fire,
You can also fly.
Yeah, you have wings.
True, I do have wings. At the
Question
same
is
time,
it a big enough area to...
Yeah, like she could spread her wings out just fine once she exits the pipe.
Okay.
And
Oh,
as you exit the pipe, Farron, like the area around you lights up as you can just see this running pool of magma underneath you. Like, like the speed it's going is like the equivalent of like a whitewater rapid.
Oh fuck, that is so scary. Okay, yeah, can I like try to get back through the hole?
Yeah, you can since you have the wings, you necessarily don't suffer anything here as you fly back up and you kind of lift yourself up onto the other side.
Okay, sounds good.
Spider Dorgal.
spider climb.
Yep, you could just spider climb across the wall without a problem. Marius, do you have
Yes.
dark vision?
Does the cat have dark vision?
I would hope so, since it's a cat, but
No. Don't tabaxis not have dark vision?
I don't know. I've never played a tabaxi.
Could be wrong. I remember there's something about tabaxis. I went, really? It's a cat. Doesn't have that?
I think. Oh no, I'm thinking of the Leonin. Never mind.
Give me one moment. Let me double check this.
No, tabaxis have dark vision.
Nope, same as Tabaxi. No dark nope, dark vision. There we go. They do have it.
Okay, so since you have it, you can do a dexterity check with you do a dexterity check normally across here without any issue.
Climb speed. That's what tabaxis don't have.
That's
What
right.
it is. Which I was trying to figure out because I have claws and they're cats. Why don't they... Okay.
Yeah. I have a horrible dex problem.
Good luck not dying.
Nope, that's not gonna work great. That's a 6 on the dex.
And much like Farron, there's something in the specific part of the pipe where your foot just catches and slips as now the kitty begins to tumble through the hole.
So
There's some webbing there you can try and grab onto.
Oh no, there's not. The webbing completely missed. Like you
So it just
you
went
like
straight down the hole.
you
Okay.
like 3-point shot nothing but net down into the lava.
All right. Yep. Sorry.
I'm jumping after the cat.
Okay. If you jump after the cat, and I take it you're gonna try to catch the cat,
Yes.
I'm going to need a dexterity check here to catch the cat and deploy your wings before the both of you hit the lava.
Fuck me.
Good luck.
Thanks. Please, for the love of God. I only have a 2 dex. I will take that. 19.
You jump down after Marius, wrapping your arms around him and spreading your wings, bringing the both of you to a stop probably about 20 feet above this river.
Oh.
And you're able to fly back up and, you know, safely put the kitty on the other side.
Onto the cat.
I mean,
My
Amelia
hero.
didn't hear any screaming, so
And now Reaver.
So I can't really go to the left, can I? Because I'm just big.
You're just big. It's like your body takes up like a majority of this tunnel.
Am I big enough that I would be able to reach the other side of this hole with my front paws while my back paws are still on the
Yes.
back side? Okay.
You are large enough to where you could just stretch.
Okay, so I'll stretch across so that my paws are on the other side, and then like tiptoe my back feet.
All right.
Kind of.
So yeah,
Around it.
okay. I'm still gonna need that dex check though,
Yeah.
because I've seen plenty of dogs try to do that and completely eat
Oh, yeah.
shit.
most of them do.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm good at deck. Oh, wait, it's a check. Okay, that should still be fine. It's an 18.
Yep, you get across just fine. But everyone is able to get across safely or otherwise. Maybe hearts racing in a couple of your chests for standing on end. But no worse for wear, thankfully.
Press on, I guess.
I didn't hear any screaming behind me. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, as quick as we can.
Okay, so with haste, haste on your minds, you begin to move further down the pipe. Thankfully, nothing else hinders your way, just that one hole. And then you get to the final section of this pipe, and it's just what looks to be a straight drop. And much like Amelia, since you are there, go ahead and give me a perception check.
So. Natural 20 for a total of 30.
So you look down just in time as those steam clouds kind of pass by, and you're looking down at a pipe that's been completely destroyed. Down underneath it, you can see another pool of lava, not necessarily moving as fast as what the whole previous was, but you notice that there are chunks of cooled lava sort of stationary in this area. One being directly underneath where this pipe drops to.
So we're gonna play telephone here. Or I guess I could yell down the pipe.
You could
so
just
everyone
yell
can
down
hear
the
me,
pipe, yeah, and everyone is pretty close together.
and just kind of let them know what I'm seeing. Just we're gonna play jumping across the cooled pieces of lava. And with that, I'll jump down, just open the wings enough to glide down onto the spot where I wanted to land.
Okay.
And then I'm going to actually move probably to the next one, doing the same thing, just kind of jumping up and using a little bit of wing speed, fly, and kind of glide over to the next one. So that's ready for someone else.
So there's room enough for everybody on the one that you're dropping on.
Oh, okay. There's room enough. I'll stay there.
Yeah, give me a moment because I am grabbing your tokens.
Oh God.
I don't know why you say it like that.
Hold on, I've got a map
Is
for
me
this.
getting nervous?
I think that's the underlying problem. Hold on, I have a map.
Yep.
While you're getting a map ready, I have an environment question. Have we transitioned from mountain to underground as far as like my ranger natural
Yes.
explorer stuff goes?
Once you go down this pipe, you are considered underground.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Is underground your favorite terrain?
It is not. I've
I'm
got
guessing mountain
three, and none of them are underground.
So, Aaron, as you descend down your wings, kind of like gliding down onto this pool of magma, you can see juts of pipe and metal sort of sticking out of various places in this pool.
Okay.
And what looked to be not Farron, I'm sorry, Amelia. And what looks to be off in the distance, like part of a train car, as there is a ramp off in the distance that has been like partially submerged in this magma, but the rest go up to a solid platform that leads a little deeper into the mountain.
Okay, so we see an exit at least. Well,
Yeah.
we presume it's an exit.
You see an exit, yes.
So
And
I'll
then
probably call up saying I see an exit. Farron, you probably want to grab Marius on your way down.
you also see, oops, that's not what I wanted to grab. You see a strange statue kind of standing halfway in the lava. It almost looks like a piece of dwarven modern art.
Did
As
you
it's
change
just-
the map over?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
As
Just making
it's just this, it's got like a bunch of lava kind of like pooling up out of what you may assume is a neck, and it's like kind of running down the front of its body down into the pool of itself. It's got these long stone arms that don't really end in any sort of hands, and the head is just this almost sideways rock, or this like sideways cylindrical rock. It looks like it could most definitely be some sort of carving that was used on display before this place became flooded with lava.
And yet it's still there. That's concerning.
It's massive.
Okay. That might explain why it's still sticking out of the lava.
So for the rest of you, how are you going about getting down?
Is
wide and kitty
this
down.
outcropping straight down, or is it like over and across?
It's straight down.
Then I'm just gonna spider climb.
Like you've got 20 feet and then it just ends, and then you fall for probably about another 30.
Then I'm gonna do the scary spider web descend,
Oh.
because that's a thing spiders can do.
Yep. You're just gonna Spider-Man down.
Yep.
Okay.
Part of me just wants your web to break and fall into the lava.
Well, that's just rude.
I don't like spider. I'm sorry, I'm just fucking.
So you're able to get down without a problem. Dorngal. What about the rest of you?
I'm gonna fly the cat down. with
Okay,
me.
you're gonna fly Marius down with you. You most definitely can do that.
I approve of this decision.
Okay. And then just never letting go of you, just petting you.
Me.
Help,
Hopefully we can
help.
get him across the lava that way.
Are you the large or medium-sized spider, Ferngall.
Medium.
Medium. Gotcha.
I couldn't fit in the pipe if I was large.
I mean, spiders have a way of scrunching themselves up and getting them into tiny places.
Yeah, they do.
It's the most annoying thing. You gotta kill them, and then suddenly they're off in a crack. You're like, you don't even fit there. Get your ass back here.
And if I would still, if I'm still able to like maneuver comfortably in the pipe, I would have did large. But since it sounded like
It was a tight fit for a Reaver. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's why I changed it.
Okay. And speaking of Reaver, how are you getting down?
So I'm gonna like tiptoe to the edge of the pipe and look down, wait till everybody has a firm footing. And then I'm gonna call out to them, make way, I'm coming down.
Oh dear God.
And then I'm gonna jump.
Okay.
For your love.
So I am going to need a dexterity saving throw as you are dropping 50 feet.
Yes. It's gonna be an 18.
An 18, okay. You're going to take 14 points of damage as you land. And I need to make a save for the platform that you land on.
Oh dear God.
Okay, it's fine.
Yay.
That was my biggest concern. I knew I was gonna take some damage. I was just hoping I didn't break the
So
platform.
as you hit the platform, you can feel your feet kind of sink in a little bit as the cooled magma kind of gives way just a little bit, but it doesn't break. Give me one moment because I will now take you all to an area here, or an area, a map. So those of you who have been down here a little bit, can you give me perception checks?
Okay.
No. Let me just ask you, what is your passive perception here?
Oh.
25.
It's still my passive perception because I get to keep my wisdom. So my passive is 20.
Uh, 11.
Baron?
16.
16?
11.
All right. So our 16 and everybody above 20, you notice that piece of modern art that Amelia originally saw, as soon as Reaver lands and it kind of makes that a thud onto the ground, you see its head kind of begin to turn and look at all of you.
God damn it.
That's what I was worried about.
So that's what it looks like.
I don't like the fact that it looks like it has 4 arms and lava for a
Nothing.
head. That's not okay.
Nope. 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 Nope.
So you all know what I'm going to ask you to do next here. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't talk
Fucking
this out.
initiative.
Riding over here being an optimist. Can we talk?
It doesn't have a head.
We have spoken with dual hands that didn't have heads, okay?
Sure.
Well, I mean, their heads are somewhere.
I'm sure their
Alright.
heads are somewhere.
So let's go ahead and do that initiative.
Okie dokie.
Ooh.
I like that. No ooh.
Eh.
Change the music over here. Waiting on Marius.
Playing too much live. I was waiting for you to ask for initiatives. I also apparently just can't math today. There we go.
We have the same initiative, literally.
Cool.
Tiebreaker shall be charisma.
Oh fuck. You can have it. You can have it.
So because you both go at the same time, just because it's sorted you out alphabetically, Amelia.
Okay. Oh, I don't like the looks of this thing. Let's see. Yeah, how far am I? Oh, sweet. I would like to cast banishment on this thing. I don't want to deal with it. Do I get a charisma saving throw?
That is a great opening concept.
What level spell is that for? Okay.
Level 4.
A charisma
She's
saving
like-
throw, you say?
Yes,
Like,
please.
nope. Let no part of your ass. Get out of here.
That is going to be a charisma save of 18.
That meets it, so he doesn't go.
Oh,
That's how that works. Wait a second.
So-
So, I'll make sure my saving.
Newman.
Just
Newman.
did I add? Hang on a second, because I have. Saving throw. I do believe. No, nope. Yeah, 18 is my saving throw.
So
Yep.
you see the spell go off as it begins to like shimmer out of sight, but it fights off the spell. The lava sort of pouring off its body, turning a brighter red.
Always pissed. It's fucking pissed.
Marius,
Can I move real fast?
what's that?
Can I move real fast?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fly over. Oh. Well, let's gonna fly over here.
Okay.
I'm not being in group.
For my own sanity, have we rested since we got that level up?
You have not, no.
Okay. Then... Oh, this is inconvenient. Okay. I have none of those. Oh, I got some of these. Okay. Alright, I'm just checking one thing here.
Yep.
Okay, we're just gonna go with that then. So I am going to crack open the spell book and cast Troic Sphere as cold damage.
As cold damage, you say?
And I also have Elemental Adept Cold, which means I ignore resistance.
Yep. So Vitrolic Sphere, a 1-foot diameter ball, streaks through the air and explodes at a 20-foot radius. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 10d4. This time it's going to be cold damage. Oh, yes, this one. And it's a dex save, you said?
It's dex save. I've done this trick before.
How's a 10?
I'm gonna tell you a 10 probably fails.
Look, I have to ask. You know, I'm not the wizard here.
And no, my DC is not 17. Nope. Four. Six, 7, 9, 10. Okay.
And you said it's a 20-foot radius, right?
20-foot radius, yes.
Give me a moment here.
Find that 20-foot radius. Okay.
Thankfully, that one's just like fireball, where you can aim it wherever you please. Otherwise, you'd be getting yourself in it.
It's more the fact that I think I just froze a pile of ground for us to play on.
That too, yeah.
There was actually a dual purpose there. It was the, can I make this job easier? So that's 10, 20, 27 cold damage. I'm ruining Rargin's arena.
No, you're not. Okay, so as that goes off, you said 20, right?
27?
27? All right. You notice that the area around the statue that was magma has now cooled, sort of bringing more cool magma up to the surface, and along with it, you see this strange squid-like creature comprised completely of lava.
Reaver, that's your problem.
I don't have a weapon anymore, and I don't want to bite lava.
Just grab a piece of...
Of what? Lava?
No.
Kind of the only thing that's around us.
No, there's rocky parts now. Swing a rock.
Are you or Ghost Cat moving anywhere?
God. Ghost Cat is going to move... there. And I have a large fuzzy puppy behind me, so I am not going anywhere.
Okay.
Just remember, since it did save, it is going to suffer again.
At the end of its turn, right?
Yeah.
Put a little marker on it to remind us. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Alrighty. So this lava creature that you just upended as more of the lava cooled. It's gonna move up to here.
Oh, hi.
You can see the tentacles kind of like come back as this large spray, like an octopus spraying ink, but instead of ink, it's spraying magma towards you.
Okay.
And this is a 30-foot cone spray. So I'm gonna need everybody in this area here to give me dexterity saving throws.
Why is it always Dex?
As you got dodge.
Because you're trying to evade it.
I'm not playing my monk. I'm playing a piece of shit.
I
fighter.
mean, you can try
Amelia?
a con save, but I don't think.
You can also do the dex save because you share saves.
Oh, that's right.
Please, yes.
Thank you for reminding me.
I have a shitty Dex save.
My deck save's decent, and yeah,
What'd you get?
I got a 22. What'd you get?
I love you. I got a 4.
22.
Okay.
You got a 22.
All right, so give me a second here because I need to roll up the damage.
It helps that we have opposite strengths.
It's so great. Do you have great wisdom too?
Well, wisdom's my main stat block, so yes, I do.
This is perfect.
And my charisma's decent because I'm proficient in it. Add in that I'm wearing the ring of protection that Will used to have, so that helps as well.
Good, good.
All right, so with that save, Baron, you're going to take 17 points of fire damage.
What's half of 17?
8.
Okay, I will take 8.
Spider Dorngal.
22.
22. Okay, you're going to take 17 points of fire damage.
So I also take 8 and I stay in spider form.
It doesn't kill the spider form?
No, because the spider form has 11 hit points.
Yeah, and it took 17.
I think he's already having it.
Oh, you're already having it?
Yeah, I'm already having it.
Oh, okay. Then
The reason why
spider
that
form-
I had
spider
half
form is
was
gone.
because
Yeah, spider form is gone and normal Dorngal is back.
But I do believe Farron has resistance to fire.
yes, that's why.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Marius,
Marius got a 16.
a 16. You are going to take 17 points of fire damage. Reaver,
17.
17. You're going to take 17 points of fire damage.
I am going to absorb elements that to cut it in half.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, look on the bright side. Nobody failed it by 5. You fail it
Oh
by
dear God.
If you fail it by 5, you catch fire,
Yeah.
and then you start to burn for 1d10 a round.
Yeah, and you probably
Oh,
don't want to
yeah,
stop,
fair.
drop, and roll in this place.
Yeah.
Not really. Not gonna help.
No, it will not.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, great.
Yep. As the other one comes up to here, kind of still in the lava, and it starts whipping at the ghost cat with its tentacles, thinking it's a creature, though it's not. So the ghost cat takes 0 damage. And then afterwards, it's Dorngal's turn.
Jeebus. I am Alright, so. What? So I don't know what this thing can do. Yeah. So I am going to. So I am going to cast. Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to cast Shocking Shroud on myself.
What does that do?
Oh crap! I thought I put it as a thing. Hold on. I thought I put it as a spell card. Change that. Spell card. Basically, I have like this electrified visage now.
All right, arcs electricity dance over your body for the duration, granting you resistance to lightning damage. You can end the spell early by using an action to dismiss it. In addition, whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits you, it'll take 2d8 lightning damage. Cool.
Yep, no concentration, 10 minutes. Then I'm going to use my action. I can't rage because I'll just lose rage. Don't have anything bonus action. Do one of my other things. I think I have to use an action. Yeah, an action. Yeah, I don't have anything that is bonus action that'll do anything right now, so I'm just gonna stay where I am. And actually, no, the action's already in action, so yeah, I can't do anything. I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Alrighty. Baron.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Farron. All right. So. Okay, it's been weeks and I don't remember what the hell to do. Okay, so. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so I'm going to use all of my movement to position myself around this guy who's in front of me, and I'm going to get in between small dude and big dude, so.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the big boy. Do I get... Is it 2 swings or 3 swings for fighter? I can't remember.
Level
What
12.
level are you?
Are you
Level
pure? Are you
13.
pure fighter?
I'm pure fighter.
Then I think it's 3.
3.
Because I think you have the extra attack at your current level.
Yep.
Unless it's at, I think it's at 12. You get that, right?
11.
11.
Okay.
Wow.
So I swing 3 times, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. Amazing. I am in sword and shield form. So I'm going to swing at the big boy. Here we go. Does a 26 hit?
A 26 will hit.
Okay, so that is a 1d8 plus 5 plus 1. Where's my d8? There's my d8. That's a 3. So that's a 8. 9. 9 slashing.
9 slashing.
Yep. Gonna swing again. That's a 22.
That'll hit.
Okay. horrible low rolls. That's 8 slashing.
It's 8 slashing.
Yeah, 8 slashing. And then last swing. That's a 30.
30 will hit.
Okay. And another 9 slashing. Low
Very-
rolls.
Very good.
That's all.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm a little disappointed in myself because halfway through writing it, I forgot how to make a 3. That's how long of a day I've had today, ladies and gentlemen, is I forgot how to make a 3. All right, so that is Farron's turn. Big boy.
Okay.
Need to open its info card here.
That's fine. We don't need that. It just does nothing this round.
No, because it's important.
I don't like this guy.
That's weird. I don't see it on its... What book are you from, sir? Realm of Beasts 2. Give me a moment. Oh, Keo would be having a blast in this area, Fox.
Right?
100%.
All right, so gotta go to the L's. Oh, and just you wait. Come November, there'll be a 3rd book.
Yeah, that will.
This means more fun to be had.
Nice. I like this. All right. So for its first actions of attacks here, it's going to take its 2 forward face, its 2 front arms, and it's going to make 2 slam attacks against Baron.
Okay.
You know, I'm not going to roll this dice because it's too dark. Baron, does a 21 hit you?
It does not.
Oh, you have an over a 21 armor class?
Yes.
How about a 23?
That it will.
Okay, that hits you.
Yep.
All right, you're going to take 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
As you see like a fist the size of Farron come down and just slam into her. And as it's doing that, the 2 hands on its back pull out these like globules of magma
No.
and they hurl them towards Amelia.
Of course I do.
All right, so this is a ranged attack. This isn't a spell ability, so
Okay.
I still have to roll. Does a 24 hit you?
Yes.
And then that will miss because I doubt a 13 hits you.
No.
I'm sorry, a 14.
No.
Okay. So, off the bat, you're going to take 23 points of fire damage.
No.
And then I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw.
Does Theron want to make that with me just in case?
Sure. What was the save?
Dexterity.
Dex save.
Farron's best stat right here.
Yeah.
No, technically my best stat is wisdom with 1. All right. Maybe you have a chance.
I got okay, I totally math. That's 16.
I got a 15.
Okay.
You both fail.
Fuck.
So
Wait, we both take the effects of the fail.
you both share the damage too, remember.
Yep.
We share damage?
You share damage.
We share damage.
Because you guys have a collective pool of your total HP.
Oh, that's right.
I don't remember that.
Yep. It's because you're soulbound. So you share.
Yeah, I did not write that down. Okay. That's
So,
fine.
like total your HP together, and both of you keep track of how much damage you've taken so far. Because that was what 30 points of bludgeoning damage from the punch,
Yeah.
and then the fire damage, and then
Was 23.
23, and then Farron, you're gonna take another. I'll roll it right now.
Hold on. So what's half of 23 if I'm taking half of that?
I mean, an easy way to do it for right now is to just add your max HPs together. That's your max HP. Then add your current HPs together. And that's what your current HP is.
Yeah. So you're gonna take another 6 point of fire damage on your on the start of your next turn.
For Farron or both of us, I'm assuming?
Yeah, both of you take this damage. So anytime either of you take damage, make sure you're marking down those HP pools.
So what was? So I minus. No, hold on. Fuck! I'm horrible at this. Oh.
And your resistance only happens as if that's the damage that happens to you.
Yeah, so it doesn't apply to
So that does not work. Okay, so minus 23. And what was the last one? How much
6.
damage?
Well, 6
You're gonna take
this.
this. You're gonna take 6 points of damage at the start of Farron's next. Not Farron, but Amelia's next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't take damage yet. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to minus it anyway. So
So what's your
Yeah.
current HP pool?
my maximum is 124.
Mine's 96. We have a total of 220. I was not at full health when we started this, though. So.
Okay.
Was Farron at full health when we started this battle?
No, I was not. I was in the 90s. Because we took a huge shrapnel damage and that was a
Yeah.
lot.
All right. And it's not moving. So, Reaver.
This platform, is the edge of it stable enough for me to stand here?
Yes.
Okay. I need to bust out the ruler then. I'm going to do some running and jumping. Okay, yeah, that's more than enough. So I'm going to take sidestep there, and then that gives me 10 feet to do a running long jump. My long jump would be a distance of 20 feet. It looks like I only need to cover 10 feet, so it should be plenty to get me there. And then run right over here. That's 55 of my 60 feet of movement. And I mean, biting rock seems better than biting lava, so I'm gonna bite the big rock guy.
Okay.
But before I bite, do I want to do anything to him? I do. I want to bonus action Zephyr Strike him.
Okay. You most definitely can do that.
And he has taken damage, right?
He most definitely has taken damage.
So I'll be able to add Colossus Slayer to that as well. Okay, that first bite is going to be 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
That will be... Let's see. That will be 19 piercing damage, non-magical, if that makes a difference.
It does.
And it will also be 7 force damage.
7 force damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I assume he's immune to it, but Absorb Elements also gave me an additional 4 fire damage.
He is immune to fire damage.
And that is attack number 1, and now I need him to make a dexterity saving throw for me. I believe it's dexterity, maybe it's strength.
Dexterity save of 15.
No, sorry, it's strength. Strength
Oh,
save.
strength save of 22.
Okay, that is plenty. The DC was only 14. And attack number 2, dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Not going to be as impressive as the first. That is only going to be 10 piercing damage.
10 piercing.
Yep. But he does need to make another strength save.
Strength save of 15.
That is a save. He is not knocked prone.
Just for a heads up, he is immune to prone.
Okay. That is all I can do, I believe.
Okay. Then we got Amelia. You are going to take 6 points of fire damage.
Yep, mark that off. Debating between a couple. How? I mean, is this guy starting to look like he's taking wear, or is he the big guy, or is he still looking like he's still pretty good?
It looks like he's a walking lava fountain.
I don't like the walking lava fountain. We're gonna try banishment again.
Banishment
Because,
again.
We really want him gone. We just don't want to deal with this dude.
That is a charisma.
Charisma save.
That is going to be a charisma save of 19.
Okay. Not good. Worth one more shot. I can keep moving.
Oh no, I am sorry. That is a charisma save of 13. I was looking at the wrong stat.
Yeah, he's gone. Banished.
So he is banished for the moment.
So technically, he would have been banished at the beginning of this whole thing. Okay.
No, I
No,
think it was just this
the
one.
last time he made the save. This time.
Oh, okay.
This time he did not.
So I will, for the time being, I will banish him to the GM lair.
Awesome.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with him. I'm still going to fly glide my way over here. Before I end my turn.
Okay.
Take 4 cast spells.
Either route.
Yes, I did. Okay. But yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Marius.
Question. Oh, no, he's banished. Never mind. That is not concentration, so... What level of bullshit do I want to commit today? Yeah. Yes, we're gonna cast Melts Minute Meteors.
Melts minute snowballs.
And I'm actually... I am going to have to upcast it to 4th level because I want cold damage.
Okay.
So I get how many meteors? 2 per spell slot, and I have 8 then. Okay. I get 8. And then I have never cast this before. Oh, and then I can drop 2 a turn? Is that what I'm reading here?
Yep. 2 as a bonus action.
Neat. I would like to drop 2 of them on the one near Hollow Kitten over there.
Okay. Is it a range attack or is it a save?
It is a dex save.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and it needs to make 2 of them because they are 2 independent attacks, so correct?
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right.
because you can choose to send 1 or 2 meteors per bonus action.
Wow, both of those suck. So the first one is 5, the second one is 8.
Nope. And it's 2d6 a meteor?
Yep.
Yep, 2d6 a meteor.
Okay. Well, that one's 10 damage. And that one is 8 damage.
Alrighty.
I like this spell. This is a new one.
Minute meteors are always, or minute meteors is always fun.
Snowballs of Doom. That's what
Snowballs
I
of Doom, pretty much. Anything else?
got. Yep. I would like to move over there, and Hollow Kitten is moving up there.
Okay.
Actually, let's move Hollow Kitten another 10 feet. There we go.
Dorngal.
Alrighty. So, I'm going to rage and roll a d8.
Oh, that's right.
The 3's new. I don't have what 3 is.
Thankfully. Oh wait, haven't you rolled? No, you haven't rolled all. Right.
No, I have not rolled all of them. I still need to roll a 1. I just rolled 3. I don't have 4 or 7.
Okay. So, as you activate your rage, you feel your whiskers growing longer and your ears coming more to a point at the top.
Do I turn into a fucking bunny rabbit?
No, you don't turn into a bunny rabbit. As your tail elongates a bit into that of like a feline's tail.
All these dang cats.
As in this form, you are in the form of a house cat.
Like, am I Dorngull sized house cat?
You
or
are
am I
Dorngull sized house cat. You are a buff house cat.
It's Biggs the cat from Sonic.
In this form, you naturally have cat's grace cast on you.
Do I still have my axe and everything?
You still have
or-
your axe and everything. Dexterity checks and dexterity saves, as well as acrobatics checks, are made at advantage.
All right, cool. So Dorngo's like, this is weird. Whatever. And then he
Looks
just,
like Tom from Tom and Jerry, not Tom, but Heathcliff, just like, you know, has been hitting the gym.
I know, right? So I'm gonna step up, and then I'm going to wallop with my axe. Okay, so that's 25.
25 will most definitely hit.
Right, and I'm gonna do my extra attack.
All I can imagine is, since you are raging and you're a house cat, your fur is just poofed and your back is like a little arch as you're going in for the attack.
24 extra attack.
24 damage or 24 for the extra attack?
24 to hit for the extra attack.
24 will hit.
All right, cool. So 2d12. There's 2. So that's 25. That's 25 slashing.
25 slashing, nice.
Yep, between the two attacks.
Very nice.
And that is all I can do because I'm raging and I can't cast in rage form yet.
Alrighty. Farron.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Farron. So I have a question. So when I was doing the attacks on the big boy that was really fucking me up, and I was using the sword and axe, did I get like some things in my vial? Or
Oh, that's right. Yes. Like every successful hit charges the vial.
okay, what's the maximum of the vials that I have before I can like?
There are 4 vials.
So 4 vials, and then what do I need to do to change it into whatever?
It's a bonus action to convert the weapon from the sword and board into the axe.
Okay.
And then while it's in the axe form, anytime you hit, you can expend a charge in the vial to add explosive damage into the hit.
Okay. So that was what I was trying to remember, because I never really did get this off.
The
So
G
I'm gonna-
Show, thank you for that raid. Raiders, welcome on in.
Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna swing at this guy in front of me. That is a 22 to hit.
22 will most definitely hit.
Okay.
It's an octopus.
It's an octopus. All right. Cool. Hey, there we go. Max damage for 8 plus 6.
14
slashing.
14 slashing is pretty good.
Okay, so I am going to use my bonus action to change my weapon.
Yep.
Okay. And then I will swing at it again. That is a natural 20 for 31.
Okay.
So- I'm just going with it. I'm so used to it.
This poor octopus. It was just swimming in the lava, and then some cat, cast a giant, a giant cold thing that brought it up. Now these assholes are just killing it.
So now is Brutical still in this game or no?
Brutal
Yeah.
Critical is still a thing.
So that's an automatic max. So that's I forgot the name. Hold on.
Now in axe form, the weapon damage changes because
Oh,
it changes
so-
to a D12
Okay.
because
so
it changes it to a
1d
great axe.
So it's 1d12 plus 5 plus 1. So 1, 2, 5, 6. Oh god, I can't math. Oh, brain.
That's okay. You got 18 plus another 6. So what do you roll?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, roll the damage.
Roll the
Okay.
damage and let me know what that is, and I'll tell you your total.
All right. Wait. Oh, d12, not d8. Where's my 12?
Now, are you
12.
are you expending a vial as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So
It
I
needs
have
to make
4 max. Go to 3. Where the hell's my 12? I lose shit all the time. Give me a sec here. I found it.
Okay, so it's going to make a Constitution save of 22. So it
Oh,
will
that's
save against the damage, but so it will only take half. But
I
once
don't
you're,
have a 12. I'm just gonna roll 2.
you should have a D12. You don't.
Can't find it. I'm just gonna roll 2 freaking.
I never use
D6s.
axes. I didn't think I would need a D12.
Exactly. Can I just roll 2 T?
Yeah, just make it
2d6s?
2d6. Just make it
Okay,
2d6.
All right. Fucking hell. All right. So that's 8.
So plus 8.
Plus your strength modifier.
Uh,
I got that in there.
5
think
plus 1. So yeah.
Yep, so I got that in there.
Okay.
So that's a total of 32 damage with the axe.
32.
itself.
Okay, 32 slashing.
Yep,
What's
and then
the explosion, or what do I have to roll for the explosion?
For the explosion, how many vials are you dropping?
Oh, can I drop all of them?
If you want.
Why not? I'll drop all of them.
Okay. If you are going to drop all of them, I will tell you this right now. If you drop all of them, you yourself have to make a save because of the amount of force that is output from this thing.
I remember because of the fact that once you, well, actually, wouldn't that be the? Okay, I'm thinking of a different weapon then. Switch axe is what I was thinking of. 'Cause
Yeah, it's a switch axe. You technically have a switch axe from Monster Hunter.
Well, yeah, but I thought it changed into the axe form. The axe form is when you slam it, lightning shoots out. There's no combustion. It's just the
No,
switch axe.
This
one, though.
This you have the explosion.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. All right. You know what? I will do the save. So
So you're gonna. So how many vials did you have full?
I have 4.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay.
what
Grounded.
kind of save is it that we're doing? Because you just.
This is
Yeah.
okay. This is a Constitution save.
Oh, we have advantage.
Okay, I can do con.
You also have
I've got-
advantage on con saves because of both green group.
All right. I got a +8 in that, so that is a 9 plus 8, 17. Oh, and you said advantage. 17. Yeah.
Mine was 15, so take your
Okay.
17.
So even with the 17, you are going to fail.
That's fine.
Groudon.
Thanks, Groudon.
Groudon.
Yes, sir.
Can you give me 16d6?
What?
This is your doing, sir. Your doing.
Every one of those vials drops 46 explosive damage.
Are they going to be
Right.
brutal as well?
They are brutal as well.
So
I'm
that's
dead.
96
I don't have to
right
roll,
off
I'm
the
dead.
bat right there. And you just killed us both.
It doesn't matter what I roll. I better hope and fuck. It doesn't matter if all of them rolled low. I am dead regardless. We're both dead. So
Yep.
Unconscious, not dead.
unconscious. Yeah.
And we have a
no,
ranger.
no,
It's
no.
fine.
No.
No, you're
Okay.
not
Okay.
you're not rolling for damage against the two of you. I'm going to tell you what
Oh.
happens after you roll the damage against this poor innocent lava octopus.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So how many did you say you want? 16?
16d6.
Okay. Gilly, I'm gonna need you to
I will
add these
match.
up
You
there,
just
but-
read off the numbers.
Okay, here we go. I'm going by 2s. Okay, I'm doing 2 of them.
Okay.
So here we go. First 2, 9.
Okay.
4 is 10.
Got it.
Number 6 is 6. Number 8 is 4. 10 is 8. 12 is 5. 14 is 9, and the last two are 8.
So with the brutal, that's a total of 155 points of damage.
Okay, so you paced this poor octopus.
I mean, I think he took half damage, but still.
Oh no, because this is explosive. This isn't fire.
Oh, I thought you made it safe.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
I failed.
No, he didn't make his save. Oh no,
okay.
no, he made his save. That's right, he made his save.
We
So
failed.
you failed. So what is half of that?
77.
Okay, still technically up,
Damn.
but
And I
oh no, yes. So still technically up, not looking great. More of like now is like a puddle with some tentacles kind of flailing about as this thunderous explosion happens as all 4 vials are triggered. So you guys didn't fail too bad.
I still have 1 attack. It depends on what the heck this fail is.
So as you slam that thing down, you feel the weapon kind of buckle under the force as it is now damaged.
Oh, that's cool.
Thankfully it made its save, so it's only going to take 1 point of like the damage negation, so it's going to be a -1 to attack, -1 to damage. The thing is while it is damaged, you cannot collect any of the power in the vials.
Okay, so I just basically just have to fix it.
You have to repair it in order for it to be able to collect once again.
Okay.
On top of that, you feel the force kind of reverberate from the explosion just running all up your shoulder
Yeah,
as your hand drops the weapon.
that's fine. So my question is,
You are going to take 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And until you get that arm healed, you cannot use it to make attacks as the bone inside is broken.
Does that mean she broke my bone as well? Since we
No,
both
no,
suffer
you
the
do
negative
not-
effects?
You do not suffer physical trauma. You just feel like your arm is broken.
Oh. Great.
So with you, any attacks made with that arm are at a -1.
Yeah, which are all my attacks because I have a 2-handed weapon.
cool.
Yeah, so does Farron,
Yeah.
which is a real problem.
Yep.
Actually, I have a short sword, so I can use that. And it
I
doesn't
only
need to
have
be
my
used.
glaives. Only thing I got.
Now,
So-
because of the blast, I need to make saves for something else.
Oh, great. You woke something up.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that. I have a feeling I know what it is.
So Farron, as you're standing there and like you're kind of in
Yep.
pain, you notice that the cooled magma around you begins to break. And fresh magma begins to bubble up from it. Doesn't happen all at once, but you can see that where you are standing and like the direction that you are facing towards Dorngal and Marius, you can begin to see stress fractures beginning to creep along the cooled magma in front of you.
Okay.
Both Marius and Dorngal see this as well. It's still safe where you're at right now, but in a bit of time, that stuff's gonna break apart to where you're not gonna be able to stand on it.
All right. I technically can't really do anything at the moment, as I'll have to use my next action to pick up my weapon.
Okay. Did you want to move, or are you gonna stay
Nope.
where you're at? Okay.
I am staying exactly where I'm at right now.
Okay. That boy is in the spicy realm. Reaver.
Do I get the sense that trying to bite these creatures made of lava is going to be a painful task?
It might. As you can see, that lava is sort of like oozing off of them. But given... you're a ranger. Go ahead and give me a nature check.
That is a thing that I am. You know what? That's about par for a ranger roll. That's a 13.
A 13? You have a feeling that, if anything, this is going to be like biting into something spicy. It isn't necessarily going to damage you. Might be a little uncomfortable, but it's not going to be something to where you're going to suffer any negative effects of it.
Okay. I can do spicy. So I am going to, again, Zephyr Strike as a bonus action here. And then take 5-foot step here. And take a bite. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
That'll do it.
Great. That's going to be 10 piercing and 3 force.
10 piercing and 3 force.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, 13 piercing. Colossus Slayer just adds to the damage.
Well, he had 3. So it kind of just falls lifeless.
Okay, that's good. Actually, that should have been at advantage. Not that it would have made a difference, but Zephyr Strike does the thing it wouldn't have been a crit anyway. So that thing is dead there. Now that it's dead, am I able to pass through its space?
Yes.
Okay. I do not want this other one to go harass the person that's concentrating on banishment.
Appreciated.
But I need to do some measuring here first. Okay, that should work. Thanks to Zephyr Strike adding an additional 30 feet to my movement, I have more than enough to hopefully long jump over to the platform that Amelia's on.
Okay. So, by the time you get here, it's going to make an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And it's going to miss. So continue on with what you're doing.
That's good.
As its tentacle reaches out like 15 feet, trying to like grasp at you, but misses horribly.
So I will make that long jump and land right there and continue to move right there, and then that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. Amelia.
I've been debating on this. I need to upcast this because it doesn't do anything, but I'm more have to. So I'm more cast at 5th level. I don't have any 4th level left. Power Word Pain on this remaining, which one creature within 6 feet of you takes 4d10 force damage. It's not concentration, but then at the start of each of its turn, it has to make a successful con save. Otherwise, it takes an additional 4d10 force damage until it can successfully end it. And it doesn't say anything about making a save about the initial damage, though.
Yeah, the initial one, the damage just happens. It's all the ones after that that require a save.
Yeah, I went and double checked to make sure I wrote that down right. I thought that was weird, but that's pretty good. 1 plus 1 more. Ooh. 29 points of force damage.
Ow.
And then it's going to, yeah, at the start of its turn, I'll have to make another con save or take some more.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stay hiding behind my now meat shield.
All right. Marius.
All right. I am going to cast. Oh God. We only have the one left that I can see.
Mm-hmm.
One left that we're
In
aware
that
of.
case, I'm going to move to there, and we are going to cast Firebolt as cold, so Frostbolt. And I will need a...
It's a ranged spell attack.
Range spell attack. There's... I'm like,
Yeah.
where's the save?
Wizards forever playing the game of, is it a save or do I make a roll?
What does this one do? 17 to hit?
17 will hit.
Okay, so it's going to take 3d10 damage then. Eight, 16, 17, 20, 20, 21 damage from the firebolt.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to burn off another 2 of the minute meteors. And I need another 2 saves from it.
What saves?
Dex.
This
Uh,
poor one.
DC 17.
okay, so that's going to be 2 fails.
Okay. I can take another 7 from the first one and 8 from the second one.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's as many things as I can nuke in one turn. That's...
I'll need a con save now that it's its turn.
I can tell you right now, it's going to fail its con save.
Alright. Another 29 points of force damage.
Damn, those rolls, man.
Right, I got a 9, an 8, and a 10, and a 2.
So, the octopus, not really wanting violence, but, you know, had violence thrust upon it, sinks back down into the lava and just swims off.
Bye. Let's GTFO before this big one comes back.
But before we do that, we're going to take a quick break here because I need to get something to drink because I am running my throat dry at the moment. So we're going to take a quick break here, get up, stretch your legs, all that fun stuff, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so.
You know the worst thing about that poor octopus? My spell doesn't have concentration or duration. It just keeps taking damage until it can make a con save.
And I'll tell you right now, if it doesn't make the con save next time, it's dead.
It's had a bad day.
It fucked with the wrong people, okay?
stay and fortify. You will be our silent eye.
And we are back.
Oh, hi.
I don't know why you're making that noise. You already got rid of the monsters. Or did
For
you?
now.
You know, you creep me
Secret
out when
here
you
is
do
we're
that.
the real monsters.
I mean,
Fair.
take a look at campaign 2 and how many towns you all set on fire. Yeah, that is true.
If I remember correctly, 7.
I completely forgot that I had undead companions with me. I'm just going to
I
assume they
take
fell in the
offense
hole
to
in
the
the
y'all because
in the
that
tube because-
implies everyone
yeah.
took part in the setting of the fire.
Look,
I
look,
didn't do a
you
thing.
didn't do anything to stop it, and you continue to travel with them, so you are just as guilty.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
No,
there's
no,
there's
sir,
a
no, sir.
compliance.
I object to that because, like, when like 2 towns got set on fire, the second we set foot into them. So, if I don't have a chance to react to whatever's happening because because certain people like to blow shit up,
Well,
that's
I,
not my
you-
problem.
I think one of these is guilty by association situations. You're in the
mean,
party, therefore you're guilty.
Keo flattened a huge chunk of what was part of a city.
Yeah.
I think Keo dropped it into a crater, if I'm correct.
Theo did a lot of
Yeah.
things.
Keo's specialty was just war crimes.
I mean, it's what she was made for, literally. So
I love it. Gil was awesome.
Keo's
though.
subclass, war crime.
Knowles needed somebody to commit crimes in their war, so they made Keo.
Keo has like an armband tattoo that says "Fuck the Geneva Convention."
It would be more like, what is the Geneva Convention? I don't
It's
understand.
horrible.
This doesn't make any sense. Why? Why would anyone agree to this?
It's like
I didn't.
war crimes. What's a war crime?
Keo was the embodiment of. I didn't ask how big the room was. I cast fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss Keo.
Well, when we do the battle royale one shot, you may be able to use her.
Yes.
But getting back to this game here, so with the living dwarven modern art taken care of, and the octopi either swimming away in the lava or flattened out by giant axes, you now only have the you only now have to cross the pool of magma that you are in, though with the additions of the platforms, thanks to Marius's initial attack, that isn't too much of a problem.
Awesome.
So unless there's anything anyone wants to do while they're in this room, you can all just cross the platform and get safely on the grating across the way.
Yeah, not while we're on the magma.
Pick up my weapon and get it going.
Okay. So you pick up the weapon and convert it back into sword and board and sling the shield over on your back, seeing as how you have a broken arm.
Yeah,
Seeing
as
how
yeah, pretty much is like she's having difficulty, but she's able to do it.
and seeing how Farron can no longer carry Kitty, I will go fly Kitty across so Kitty doesn't have to jump.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
So
Kitty
you-
don't move fast.
So you make it up to a metal-like platform that's probably good 20 feet above the pool of magma. Above you, you can see a singular rail that kind of runs in a not a zigzag, but a small like wave-like platform from one end to the other, and it seems to exit through a hole in the wall. Reaver, you know that as one of the tram holes that connect to various parts of the rest of the mountain.
With as straight of a face as Reaver can make, which is just kind of his perpetual look.
It's just dog face.
He looks at everyone and goes, "We're on the right track."
Just hope
Funny.
we don't run into anything too troublesome because I'm running low on firepower.
And about
You are muted, Raven.
Running low is an understatement.
and you notice about 15 feet directly back towards one of the walls is a large metal plated door, as well as another connection of metal walkway that leads along the wall and going upstairs to another door.
I don't remember, it was a while ago. Was it explained to us exactly what needs to be done in order to get this railway system running again?
No. The original plan was you were going to go in with a team of Dwarven engineers to reestablish the tram system.
Easy.
Do I know anything about how the tram system functions, or was I more of just somebody that used it without thinking about it too hard?
You mainly just used it when you were traveling along the mountain with Therian. You know that the steam that's generated from the magma is a big part of what allows them to create the movement of the tram system, but the inner workings of the system itself you don't know.
Okay. So it seems we have a choice here. We can go for the door or follow the tram tracks.
You all look a little rugged. Maybe we should try and find some place where I can maybe fix you up a little bit.
That's not a bad idea either. Starting to feel a little more tired than I thought.
Well, why don't we try the doors and maybe there's some place we can barricade ourselves in.
As your group is standing there talking, you hear a bit of steam release behind you as the metal plated door opens up, and walking in is a solitary dwarf dressed in protective clothing, got a pair of welder's goggles over his eyes, but it looks like he's looking at a clipboard, mumbling to himself. Hasn't even noticed you yet.
How far from us approximately is he?
As he crosses into the room itself, he's about 20 feet from you.
I am going to run at him and pounce on him.
Okay, go ahead. You can give me an attack with advantage because he is completely unaware of you.
Are you gonna Tigger this poor dwarf?
Yep.
complete with a roll and then pin.
And that is going to be a 27.
Oh yeah. You hit this unsuspecting dwarf with enough force that it lifts him off of his feet and just slammed him to the ground. And as he does this, like, he flat backs onto the ground, and you can hear the air kind of escape his lungs for a moment. You've knocked the air out of him. His hand goes off. His hand just throws the clipboard that he was looking at. It bounces off the wall and falls into the magma below. And he's laying there trying to capture his breath. His mouth is like hanging agape as he's just like looking at this giant warg visage just staring down at him.
And I'm gonna put my massive front paws down, one on either arm, to kind of have him pinned down there.
You can see that he's trying to say something, but the air hasn't completely returned to him just yet.
Geneva, I thought the dwarves were our friends.
Yes, the ones that don't choose to live here with the dragons.
Like to slowly walk over so I can just stare down at the dwarf while it's pinned. Just like, eh.
The thug crew.
Not
over
saying
here.
anything, just looking down at him.
As you say, when Reaver, when you say that, when you mentioned that he chose to live down here, he kind of shakes his head as he begins to cough, regaining a bit of his breath. Not chosen, born. What are you doing down here? Who are you people? How did you get...
We came from outside. We're here on business that is of no concern to you.
Business? Oh. You're part of that army outside.
So what if we are?
Maybe I can help.
Why would you want to?
To get rid of the dragons? And as he's talking, you can tell that this is a rather young dwarf, maybe like the equivalent of a teenager in like the dwarven age. Just a bit of like scruff on his face, not a full beard yet.
Are you saying you don't like the dragons?
Would you like someone who took your home over? Force those who were trapped to choose between death and servitude?
Never had a home, so wouldn't know.
It's not fun. There's a small resistance of us. Small handful. But those who are trying to disrupt things from the inside ever since, well, the power struggle happened. This, as he kind of like motions with like one of his hands trying to point around, even though he's pinned down, is my doing.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
He's not lying his ass off.
I was really hoping you would do that.
25.
I want to, but my insight is garbage, so.
He is so afraid of Reaver biting his face off that the warg is acting as like a natural truth serum. He is like, everything he is saying is 100% truthful.
Seems you're telling the truth. I will warn you though, Reaver's not the worst of us.
Reaver? Arians?
My name?
Arians Reaver?
Yes.
As he kind of like stares at you for a moment. I heard stories about you. And the old dwarf.
There are a lot of stories about the old dwarf, and let me tell you, every single one of them is true.
He kind of just like nods. That's what my grandmother would tell us.
Who is your grandmother?
You may have known her, or Arian at least. Maribel Stonehammer?
Do I recognize the first or last name?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
That's going to be a solid no with 3.
That name doesn't even sound familiar.
Can't say that I know the name, but Therian had many acquaintances that I couldn't be bothered to get to know.
She would always say that he was the one who got away.
He was smart. He would have stayed away. Wait, he did stay away. How did... What?
As it now clicks into Reaper's mind that Therian used him.
Anyway, you said you can help. We have various tasks to accomplish. One is getting the rail system working again.
You're
And
in,
the other...
you're in luck. I'm part of the engineering team to make sure that everything flows normally down here. I was sent back here to do what the foreman told me as a inspection to see if the lava flow has subsided or has arisen in any way. Normally when I come back here, I make sure that nothing is overflowing, make sure that everything stays at its equal level.
So you can help us fix it then?
Fix this room, the pipes?
No, the rail system.
The rail system is running. Though,
We were told it was not.
no, the rail system has been running for a while. We've had it operational for the past month or two.
That makes things easy.
Yes.
We were lied to.
Well,
Or they didn't
Well,
have
ma-
current information.
maybe not. While it's operational, it's under heavy guard.
There anything we can do about that? Or at least about part of that? If we're going to have any hope of retaking this place, we need access to the rail system.
Well, you have access with me. Well, at least in certain sectors anyway.
Would you be willing to come with us to the camp outside?
If there's a means to get me outside, yes. The only issue is, and he kind of like looks around, we're a bit of a ways away from being anywhere topside.
Yes, we are. And I don't think we're going back out the way we came in.
Oh, I would rather not. That creature's probably back already.
Did you drop concentration?
It only lasts a minute.
Yeah, but if you
No,
if you keep it, if you
concentrated for an hour.
if you keep concentration for the entire time that it runs, it seals them back at that plane.
I thought it drops them. If they're from this plane, they come back to this plane.
It wasn't from this plane though.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
It was an elemental, so it was banished back to the elemental plane of fire.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what it was, so.
It's an
So is it,
it was an elemental known as a lava keeper.
Well, I suppose that is something that you can help us out with as well. Where might we find an exit?
Well, Depending on how daring you are, we given some time, I can get us up ways through the tram. Or we can exit through one of the pipes, as I know you've done before. I've heard that story many times.
Is how we got it. Yes, it works, but it's very dangerous.
Dangerous if you don't have somebody who knows how to work the pipes on your side.
Suppose that's true. Well, we can discuss our options, but more importantly, right now, I think we need a place to rest.
I can maybe help with that too, but do you mind getting off of me? You're kind of heavy.
Look back over at Amelia. You're sure he's telling the truth?
Yeah. It's actually fairly easy to read. You're scaring the living daylights out of him.
Good. And I'll step off of him.
He kind of steps, he gets back up and he kind of dusts himself off. He looks around, he's like, oh, I didn't drop that in there, did I?
I think you did. I heard a clang and then a sizzle.
I'm gonna get chewed out so much for that. That's the third one this week. Well, that can't be helped. I'm Magnus, by the way.
Suppose you already know my name.
And she's Amelia. Don't know about the rest of them, though.
I'm
Sidestep
Don
to
my friend.
reveal everyone so they can introduce them.
Farron, in pain.
Tell me what if our dwarven friend here can get us someplace where I can fix us up. The pain is short time, no?
Well, there may be a way to do that. It's gonna take a little bit of sneaking, but if I can get us out of here, I can get us to my apartment. You'll be welcome to stay there and rest up until you're tip-top shape. It'll give me time to figure out a way to get you back up top.
At the very least, if we can rest long enough, I can send a message to those up top.
And I can help with the sneaking. How far, time-wise, is your apartment from here?
We're gonna need to take a tram, but I think I can solve that one. It's limited. It doesn't have access to everywhere, but we can take it. We can take it to one of the safe houses, and I can get us from the safe house to my apartment with little trouble.
The sooner we get there, the better. And the quieter we get there, the better. And Reaver's gonna kind of do the dog shake a bit, and his fur is gonna be all like puffed out afterwards, as he uses Pass Without a Trace. That's the one. As long as everyone stays close to me, we should be relatively quiet as we move.
I guess we could disguise you.
Disguise. Why would that be necessary?
It would allow you to move a bit more free down here. As he pulls down a part, he like opens up a part of the protective clothing that he's wearing, and you see that there's like a brand on his neck. This signifies which house we belong to. If we can get something like that on all of you, they would more than likely just take you as cultists.
You are muted.
Muted.
I'm not sure you can tattoo fur.
And I'm not willing to brand myself.
No, I'm not saying permanently do it. Some of us are branded, others paint themselves with it. Some of them put it on their clothing. It's just a means of showing your loyalty.
Oh, as if that would appease any onlookers, it's worth a try.
Would definitely allow us to make use of at least partial trams.
Is there any brand in particular that we should be using?
I could put it on you. Just signify you as the House of Fire.
By all means.
All right. All right, everyone come here. Come here. As he kind of like takes you over to one of the takes you near the doorway. And you see that he just like it's like a big glob of grease from some of the gears.
I have ink. Can we just use the ink?
Oh, and he just flicks the grease off of his gloves and wipes it off. Ink works a lot better.
More give him my bottle of ink. I have 1 ounce bottle of ink. I hope that's enough.
That is enough. As
Awesome.
he just does like just like on your clothing, he just does a quick mark on just does the quick like rune of fire on each of your on your clothing, and Reaver, he sort of puts it like on the center of your head.
Probably the only place that it would actually have bare-ish skin, so that works.
Okay, so that takes care of onlookers. If anyone asks, you're trainees, and I'm just showing you around the area. That's only if we raise suspicion.
I really hope someone doesn't ask.
It's not really busy today, since the mistress of this area left after certain someone melted her treasure hoard. She felt no need to stay here.
Wait, was that us?
Oh no, that was me. As he kind of points down to the pool of magma underneath you. I flooded the chamber with magma once the fighting started. Once the power vacuum was noticed by all of us, and well, she didn't take too kindly of that, and after a bit of a tirade, left.
Perhaps you will be useful after all. Also, if we are stopped by anyone, probably best not to use my name.
Probably best not to use any of your names. Might want to come up with, false identities.
You can call me Fuzzy. It's a joke because I am fuzzy.
I'm tempted. I am holding back the temptation to say Waka Waka.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. But you had hair. Fuck.
So if we're ready to go,
Yes, as I said,
Right.
the sooner the better.
let's go upstairs. Easier way that way. It won't raise too much suspicion as why I'm walking back out the door I just came in with a group that I didn't enter with. But stick close to Reaver since he has a means to sneak, and well, we'll see what happens.
We will follow this guy's lead.
Yep.
Magnus begins to lead you up the stairs and walks over to another iron-plated door, and he presses a button. There's a small hiss of steam as the doors slide open. He walks on through into a larger room that is not necessarily bustling with people, but it's a lot more active than the room that you were back in, as there are numerous walkways spanning like the center of the room, leading people to various platforms where you can see these cylindrical tube-like machines pull up into the dock as people load up into them, and they begin to move at a decent speed back through various tunnels that have been dug through the walls. So this is the only active platform at the moment. The other platforms aren't necessarily in use. We haven't really gotten them up and running yet, but it serves a purpose now and makes our lives easier, at least. Fire District's the only one that has access to these just yet. Not really sure what the future of it holds, though. Those dragons who are still down here are sort of fighting one another to see who gets the claim right of domination over this sector, as as I said, the mistress who was here left. But for the time being, we're independent, except for them, as he kind of points out those large draconic-like creatures that you had fought back in the camp. There's about 2 of them on each platform, just keeping an eye on everybody passing through, getting on, getting off the trams.
Yes, we encountered some of those earlier in the day. Their abilities are concerning.
They're creations of the dragons. They're enforcers. Bullies, if you ask me. But I can't deny their capabilities in combat.
Do these look like the dragons that we defeated, or the dragon that ran away? The little dragon person.
They're the same, but yeah.
Okay.
It looks like the one that ran away, the one that trapped you guys in the wall of force.
Okay.
That one.
While we have a moment, have you heard of any of these creatures or other denizens of this place being able to turn someone to stone?
Turn someone to stone? Well, the basilisks that wander some of the open areas in the mountains still can turn people to stone.
Stone that explodes when tampered with.
You've seen one of them die, is what you're saying. It's makeup of some of them. Some of them turn to stone when they die. Some melt into pools of acid. It's a variation of a dragon's death throes. It's meant to possibly kill the assailant to end the life of said creature.
That is very good to know. We encountered such a thing outside on the mountain.
It's random as well. Some have it, some don't. There's honestly no telling who does and who doesn't.
We'll have to keep this in mind when we assault them in the future.
So what brings you down, well, into that hellscape?
Initially, we were chasing down something that was taken from me.
Taken?
Well, it was an accident. I stabbed a dragon with a particularly powerful weapon, and it flew off with the weapon in it before I could retrieve it. We chased it down and it led us here. Could not find where the weapon had gone, so we decided to venture inside to try and get the tram system running while we were here.
Well, the tram system works, well, as I said, in the fire district.
I suppose now the task is getting you back to our camp so you can inform everybody on the tram system in ways that we can utilize it at the assault.
We can come up with that plan later. You know, some of you don't look too good. And the entire time that you're walking, he's sort of like leading you from various walkways, getting you around like any of the big crowds. You pass by a couple people every now and then. It looks like other workers, and they kind of give you the side eye for a moment, but don't necessarily say anything as they see the markings that you bear. All right. So this is where it's gonna get a bit tough. We're going to that platform down there. He kind of points down to a platform just below you. We need to board one of those trams to get to my apartment. Keep cool. Hopefully we don't draw anyone's attention. And whatever you do, don't fight them. That is going to cause hell.
Go in there calm and quiet. Perhaps not interact unless interacted with.
He nods, and you come down onto a solid stone platform with two different docks on either side. As he kind of leads you over to the left one, he's just looking around back and forth, and you hear him kind of groan. Of course. Cool heads, everyone. And as he says that, you can hear these large foot pads sort of walking up alongside of you as one of those large draconic-like creatures stands next to him and looks down at him. Oh, Maggie, Maggie, Maggie. Where's your clipboard? Lose another one. And he kind of just like shakes his head. He's like, no, I didn't lose it. I've been showing these ones around today. Kind of looks back over at all of you. Why are they all beaten up? A couple of them look like they're just gonna pass out. He kind of like walks past, he kind of like gives Magnus a side eye and walks over to the group and leans down, inspecting all of you. So you gonna tell me what happened or not?
It was just a long day.
A long day. You all look like walking death. I haven't really seen any of you around here before. Where are you from?
We come from, well, the others come from outside. I'm from here.
From here. but I've never seen you around here. You would transfer.
Yes.
Kind of weird they send a warg over here. What are you doing here?
As I said, I am a transfer. I didn't get along with those I worked with previously.
No, not why are you here. What are you going to be doing here? Haven't really seen a warg with engineering capabilities before.
I have no engineering capabilities. I am merely muscle. You need something moved, I move it.
And your friends here?
Acquaintances.
Your acquaintances? And he kind of looks over at the rest of you. What do you do here? Where were you before joining our sector? And Magnus steps in. He's like, they're new cultists. They just joined up. They were caught in the whole kerfluffle of the mistress leaving. They've been in town until then. I brought them over here so they can finally be useful. He kind of looks down at Magnus. I see. And what are your names? He kind of reaches down. He pulls out like a small book and a quill.
My name is Fuzzy.
Okay. What about you, Warg?
Name. I'm a beast. I don't need a name. I don't have a name. I'm a warg. That's where it starts and stops.
Warg? He kind of looks over at Amelia. What about you?
I go by whatever people call me.
What do these ones call you?
They haven't yet.
Kind of looks over to Magnus. I honestly feel sorry for you, Maggie. Elf. And you there, Pinky? Kind of looks over to Farron.
Nerif.
Just say your name backwards.
Nara.
No,
I was wondering the same thing.
Yes, but still differently.
And the cat? He gave you a cat? I want a cat.
And I just raise a paw and just.
They literally just gave you a cat. Cat. I see. Kind of puts the pull away and shuts the book. You all have a good day. He kind of like walks away, and you can see him like rubbing the back of his neck in like confusion. I don't like that. He's normally more inquisitive about things. And as he walks away, the tram pulls up. Magnus looks behind him. We might want to get on this before he decides to ask any more questions.
Agreed.
He loads you up onto the you load up onto the tram, and aside from you, there's just a couple other dwarves who've taken seats a bit further back. As the tram door shuts, the the tram sort of lifts up back again. You can hear it coupling onto the rail above you, and then at a decent speed you just begin to fly on through the tunnel in front of you that has been bored through the wall. And as you're going through, you can see various like every now and then just like streaks of light passing by, and you exit through another hole and begin a downward descent, as you can see just a large rock quarry underneath you, and there are various mining teams down there still working. Every now and then you see what look to be guard towers with those large draconic like beings and a few kobolds here and there, other dwarves that seem to be more heavily armed than the mining crews, all of them dressed in like this black and red armor. And as you're watching this go by, you see darkness envelop you again as the tram passes through another tunnel, and you feel yourself just like drop down at a 90-degree angle. Just a straight dive, and then you level out and you exit out into towards a platform as the train decouples and lands down and the doors open up again. And Magnus sort of motions for you to follow him, and as you do, you walk out into a platform, and then like a small section of a dwarvish town that has seen better days. While it looks like every standing house is technically still inhabitable, there are certain ones that have holes in walls that are being like covered with different types of like tapestry or whatever the residents can find to just block the draft, give themselves a bit of privacy. It begins to lead you through the streets, and you're passing by numerous dwarves for the most part, but every now and then you see a couple human cultists walk by. Every now and then another one of those draconic like creatures that look like they may be like the guard there in the town. And you pass through a small market. Doesn't look like there's a lot for sale at the moment, but there are a decent number of stalls there that kind of give you the idea that on a bit like on a day that's normally used as a market day, this is probably a busy center of commerce. And he leads you towards a building at the edge of the market and up a staircase on one of the taller buildings. And he leads you into a medium-sized room. It's a single room apartment. There's a bed off into the corner, a small kitchenette like area, and a small area that you like in the near the center of the room that it looks like he's converted into a bit of like a place to relax. Well, this is my house. It's gonna be a bit tight with all of us in here, but you're welcome to use it while you regain your strength.
Want to say that it's good to be home, but the state of this city's disarray is disheartening.
We were attacked recently. I mean, this place has never been as pristine as it used to be before the fall, but can't say we're any better now.
Attacked by the forces of another dragon.
Yes. As soon as she left, they tried to move in. Thankfully, the forces that we had were still strong enough to repel them. But we suspect they'll be back at some point.
At the very least, all of this infighting should work to our advantage.
We can only hope.
So is there anything I can do for you while you're here? Do you need food, information, resources?
Information is always good. I'm not sure what specific things we're looking for.
Well, in regards to getting topside, I have an idea. Going off of one of your stories, Reaver, we could escape from one of the steam pipes, one of the functioning ones. I can delay the exhaust long enough for us to be able to get up through it without taking too much heat.
That would certainly, I think, give us the best chance of getting out without being seen. But it would also be dangerous.
Dangerous, yes, but it's the only way I can think of getting up to the surface, is we would have to crawl through, or we're not crawl through, but we would have to travel through other regions just to get up into the part of the mountain to exit out through the mouth of the cave.
Yeah, how long
There,
is this?
that's a 4-day journey from where we are now. And I can't say it's safe at all.
How long will it be in this tunnel you're going to take us to?
That tunnel we can be out of in a couple minutes.
I think the sooner we get you back to our camp, probably the better, even if it means taking a more dangerous route. Once we're on the surface, we can move quickly. We won't have to worry so much about sneaking around.
It's just a means of getting us out there, or getting us to the pipe. There's one in particular I know that I can mess with in order to get us out. We've used it every now and again to ship in materials for resistance, but there's always a risk that either the steam is going to blow sooner, or we hold it back for too long and it causes an explosion, and we don't want to be in the pipe when either happens.
Don't forget, Reaver, we also still need to find that sword you misplaced.
Yes. That,
Sooner rather than later, in case they decide they want to use it.
yes. I failed to mention that this particular sword is a dragon killer.
Oh. Well, I can ask around.
Yes. But it also has the capability of raising a dragon. Now, I don't think they'd be able to use it not without the horn that I carry.
And he kind of like looks at you like, why would you bring such a weapon to an area like this? We're
Well,
trying to get rid of the dragons, not raise more.
I didn't intend on losing it, and it is a very powerful weapon. It will bring down any dragon that it crosses.
Well, that would most definitely be something that we would want. Well, I need to get food and supplies for us at least. You know, I've got enough in here for myself. Wasn't expecting so many guests, so I can go out, procure food, see if any rumors are going about, anyone's seen anything weird recently. And I can
Be helpful, yes.
All right. Well, I'm the only one in this building. The other tenants below me, well, they're no longer alive, so don't really have to worry about not making too much noise, but try not to draw any attention to yourselves.
We're fairly quiet when we want to be.
Okay, well, you get rest. I'll go do what I need to do. Just ask, there's no dietary restrictions that any of you have, right? Not allergic to anything, nothing that you can't necessarily eat for any reason.
Don't believe so, no.
Not that I've come across yet.
If you cook it long enough, you can eat almost anything.
Food is food.
I couldn't remember if it was either Tickles or it was Farron that was vegetarian. I think it was Farron.
It was Farron, yeah.
I
Yeah,
think you're right, yep.
Yeah, because I think Tickles ate meat.
yeah. So she's just gonna be like vegetarian.
Vegetables, got it. All right, perfect. Glad I asked. I'll be back. See what I can grab. You know, most of the markets are closed, but should be able to scrounge something up. But help yourself to the house. Kind of walks out. You hear the door close, and then a key go into the slot and lock the door as he leaves you alone in his apartment.
I can do some healing now that we're in somewhat safe location.
How long do we plan on staying here?
At least our night.
I think just long enough for us all to rest up. We move tomorrow.
Can't do it tonight, but tomorrow would you like me to be able to send word to the camp that we're coming back?
That would probably be helpful, yes. Maybe they can even meet us outside.
Possibly.
How does that work exactly?
I get there's a limit to how long I can talk, but I can send them a message. They can respond once.
You send these messages to anybody.
Anyone I know.
See,
So I'd have to have met them.
perhaps when the dwarf gets back, we can talk to him about this resistance. If there's anyone in the resistance that anyone back in camp might know. That is maybe a point of communication on the inside.
Yes, that would be handy. Though seeing how long they've been in here, it could be that they would only know grandmothers. Maybe mothers at best.
Yes.
I'll make sure to prepare that tomorrow.
I can also help looking for the sword. It might be difficult since it's not mine, but I have seen it. I know it, and I know its name because you know its name, so that should help. But range, not so great. Only 1,000 feet.
Still, that's better than nothing, which is what we had before. So,
Speaking of healing, Marius, can you use this? Maybe then it'll help keep you up for a little longer if we get into a scrape. And I'm gonna reach my bag and I'm gonna pull out my Ioun stone. I've written down as reserve. So I know it's one that gives you HP at the top of the hour. I just didn't write down any specifics. So pass that over to Marius.
Interesting.
And I am going to cast Aura Vitality.
Okay, so the Ironstone of Reserve has
I want to say it was 20 HP at the top of the hour. But I don't remember.
Reserve is the looks like okay. When you use an action, toss one of these stones into the air. 10 HP. Reserve this vibrant purple prism stores spells cast into it, holding them until you use them.
That's what it
The
was.
stone can store up to 3 levels worth of spells at a time.
Okay, I thought it was the HP one. My
No.
bad.
No, it's spell storing.
Okay, either way, I'm still not using it, so.
How long do they stay in there?
Until they're used.
Really?
Yep. And it's up to 3 spell slots, or up to level 3 spell slots. So you can do any combination of that. So a level 3 or level 2 level 1s, or a level 2 and a level 1, or 3 level 1s.
That is dangerous because I also get my scroll.
Yep.
Well, and I have to expend the spell slots to put them in there, right?
Yes.
Yes. Then they stored it in there, so.
Well.
Either way, I have too much stuff that I'm attuned to, so.
I'm going to attune to that. And
Although I just realized one of my attunements is useless now. I don't need a ring of feather falling.
Well, you never know.
Yeah. Could be a situation where the wings don't work.
I am actually going to cast an up-leveled witch bolt, a level 3 witch bolt into that thing.
Okay.
And since I can, we're gonna cast that as cold because it's still affected. There, that's what I'm gonna do with a level 3 spell slot.
Okay, yeah, so in order for you to use it, you have to attune to the stone, and then it just rotates around your head.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It can be attacked.
Yep.
I put it under the hat.
You can see this lump moving around the hat.
I mean, it's got an AC of 24 and 10 hit points and resistance to all damage.
Yeah.
Very true.
It takes an effort to hurt it.
It's
That's
not
fine.
something you just damage passively.
Yeah.
Nope. I'll attune to that and throw a leveled witch bolt into it.
Okay. So you take the time to attune to the item and then put the level 3 witch bolt into it.
And sorry, which one was that?
Reserve.
What's it called?
It's the iron stone of reserve.
Either way, it was just sitting in my bag, so she'd give it to you. Anything that helps us get through this alive.
Well, I can make use of that very easily.
And I'm going to spend 10d6 on Farron and Amelia's health pool, which is half of my time for the Aura of Vitality. Just you have that janky ass fucking hit point economy.
Sorry.
crappy roll. Let's see. So I put 38 into your pool. What does that put you at as far as total?
30.
87. That puts us at
What's your
87.
cap?
220. Per
20?
pool.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Is anyone else down hit points a lot?
Fuck.
I'm down a bit, but not enough that it's going to matter at the moment.
Yeah, I'm down a bit too, but I'll be fine.
And if we're gonna stay overnight, I can drop some healing spells too.
Alright, so I'm gonna pop the rest into your pool then. This one was significantly. Oh no, maybe. Let's see what happens. That's another 33.
33.
Yep.
So that puts us at 120. And I'll drop some healing too. See, I only have healing word, but we're gonna be overnight, right?
I think that's the plan.
Oh, how many spells do I want burn? Really hope we don't get attacked overnight. So I'll upcast healing word to 6th level on Farron, which includes myself. So it's 1d4 plus 6, so that's 74.
Is there anything else you guys are doing while your dwarven friend is out and about in town?
So we're 16
I'll-
healing.
16. Okay.
Yeah, so we're at 136. It's at least better.
Okay.
Does that heal Farron's broken shoulder? Or does that start to at least mend it?
I mean, if it's
it's-
broken, I think you need is there used to be
If
a
it's-
specific healing
If it's
spell
broken,
for that?
it breaks require things like regeneration. But the healing itself will at least help the repair process.
So would it be like what, a couple of days for it to be fixed?
It depends.
Mhm.
Is anyone trained in medicine? I have an okay bonus, but I'm not trained.
Medicine check would
Yes.
definitely help because you can brace it. You can.
Oh, I actually am trained in medicine.
That cleric trained in medicine.
Yeah, the cleric actually trained in medicine. This cleric actually did it. So I guess I'll try and patch up the shoulder best I can.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want the giant dog to try and make a sling for you?
Oh God,
So-
no, please.
I'm trained in medicine, but doesn't mean she cares enough to do a good job, because that was a natural 1 to do an 11.
Oh, she just made it fucking worse.
Yeah. I'm sorry, she doesn't
Why?
care. She
So
mostly cares that her shoulder hurts, and so she's trying to repair
So-
your shoulder, and yeah.
it's like you went to Hollywood upstairs medical school for this one, as like
Yeah.
you pull up Farron's arm and you're thinking, oh, it's just a little out of
Dislocated.
it's a little out of place. It's not going to heal right like this. I'm going to have to re-break it.
Oh,
And
Yep.
just with all the confidence of the room, you take her arm and just shatter it
Yep.
Jeez.
as the pain just courses through Farron's body. As I need a Constitution save with disadvantage from both of you.
But we
Okay.
have advantage from our bolstering brew, so it's a straight roll.
Just straight roll. 2 nerds, 1 pup. Thank you for that raid.
We watch Amelia walk over to Farron, and then they both just pass out at the same time.
It's like
15. Excuse me.
You better have a good roll.
15.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. So
Jeez!
you pop that arm, like you just shatter it as the pain races through both of you, and you just see both of them just thud on the ground as they pass out from it.
Yep. Yep.
And for
I
those
was
of
trained
you
in medicine, doesn't mean I cared.
for those of you who are up, you know that scene in Harry Potter after
Oh god, with the bone thing.
yeah, the bone thing, and his arm is all like jelly and stuff. It's kind of
Oh,
like that.
no.
Like you destroyed
Oh.
the bone.
Oh. I mean, that's on par for the Death Cleric, so.
Like you just put all of your strength and all of your confidence in that, and you just destroy the bone.
This is what you get for trusting Death Cleric. That's this. Yeah. Yeah, this fits.
After they pass out, Jorgo's gonna be like, I don't think that's how you're supposed to fix the arm. Yeah,
Is that what she was trying to do?
I suggested to put the arm in the sling. I thought was trained in medicine because she's a cleric.
That doesn't look like anything I ever saw in any book I've read.
Should have just asked me to do it. I've done it for Therian many, many times.
Well, now we know. Next time, let you try. I do
Well,
not
it
think,
couldn't be worse.
Well, yeah, she still has the arm, so that's a bonus, right?
I'm gonna like just look around the apartment area real quick and gather things that I can make a sling out of. Like I'll tear apart his, I don't know, pillowcase or something, and I'll get a wooden spoon from the kitchen and just like place it around Farron's arm and
Go ahead and
do my
okay.
best.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check. Is it because the arm is like at this point obliterated? It's going to be a high DC.
It's
Yeah,
illegal.
it's more just to keep it relatively oriented properly.
Keep it.
I can't
keep-
help a
keep-
shattered bone. I'm sorry.
Keep it
but
like somehow resembling an arm.
yeah. Okay, yeah, it's 30-20.
That's good.
That's
That's good.
something.
That's good. You're able to get the arm into the sling and secure enough.
Yeah, this isn't gonna fix it, but it'll maybe stop it from getting worse.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds just on Farron, just to see if just to help speed up this whatever happened to her poor arm.
I don't think this is even repairable.
It's okay. We can get back to the camp. The dwarves can make you a new metal arm.
Yeah, it'll be stronger, faster.
You know what the worst part about this is? I have a +10 in medicine. Just had to roll that 1.
Doctor showed up drunk for surgery, apparently.
But why though?
Because she don't care.
No, she doesn't.
This is why I don't trust anyone to do medicine checks on any of my characters.
I'll
Fair.
cast the second level.
I mean, it's there in the class, right?
So did I
Red cleric.
So did we take damage
No.
from that horrible fucking botch? Okay.
No, you didn't take damage. You just were knocked unconscious because of it.
Well,
okay,
you get
that's
back.
fair.
You get back another 12 HP, and that's hopefully working specifically on the noodle arm.
So
You're 48.
as you guys, as you're like looking over the two unconscious bodies, Agnes comes back with a couple bags of produce. He's like, "Oh, were they tired?"
You could say that.
Yes, that's yeah. They were tired.
Oh, I apologize. I'm a horrible host. I should have gotten out the extra pillows and blankets. And he walks over and he places the bags up on the counter, and he goes over to a closet and he just starts pulling out like these large, like almost quilts out, and then a couple pillows. I've only got the one bed. It might be uncomfortable to sleep on the floor, but at least you won't be cold. Kind of hands each of you a pillow and blanket.
I'm
I just
perfectly
pull my
fine on
sleeping
the floor.
bag. Let's
Right,
pull up my
you
sleeping
could
bag.
hold
and
that
get
mango out there. There'd be a bit of heat.
I don't know what your internal temperatures are like. For me, it's perfectly fine. But some of you may like it a little more warm. But
These two are going to be out for the rest of the night.
shame. I'll make plenty of food so they'll have something when they come to. I'll get started on that. If the rest of you just want to relax.
Take the blanket that he gave me and just kind of crumple it up in a corner somewhere, and then do the circle thing on it a couple times before laying down.
The classic dog circle, then plop.
Going to roll mine into a donut-esque shape and do about the same.
So he makes he's preparing for probably about an hour or so, and he brings over each of you a very hearty bowl of what looks to be some form of stew. Now it's probably not the best you had, but it'll definitely fill your bellies. Help you get a night's rest. So I did hear something about your sword, Reaver. Apparently they saw a rather strange individual lurching through the streets earlier today, dragging a very expensive looking sword, not carrying it, dragging it, almost as if they were having trouble with it.
It was quite large. The individual, did they sound familiar, or did anyone see which direction they went?
They went deeper into town. I didn't really say anything to anyone, but I guess it's a lead.
More than we had before. Perhaps we can take a quick look tomorrow. I would say the sooner the better, as with most things we're doing, but I don't think any of us are in any condition to venture out right now.
As the meals are being passed out, both Amelia and Farron begin to stir. Both of you now in a blinding amount of pain. Amelia, your arm completely unresponsive. It's just hanging there.
That didn't go as planned.
Well, welcome back.
Amelia, for future reference, that's not how you do that.
Yeah,
Do
I figured
what?
that out.
What did she do?
Our friend over there had an injury in their arm. Amelia did not apply the correct treatment.
Oh, she
Look,
made it worse.
It's been a long time since I've tried to help someone.
I can get
Usually
the
apply that.
I can get the town doctor if you want.
Might be useful.
Have them look you over.
Haven't
Need to
heard
look
that
her
much
over.
cracking since last time we were walking on gravel.
If you think it would be safe.
Yeah, we could trust him. Known him for as long as I've been alive. All right. Well, he kind of sets the bowls of stew down in front of Farron and Amelia. You two eat up as best you can. I'll go fetch him.
Mia's gonna look at the glaive in her one hand and one arm, look at the other unresponsive arm, and be like, "This is not going to work."
Maybe this doctor can help.
Can't make it worse.
You just cursed
Probably
him.
right.
Yeah.
Can it get worse though? An
Oh.
amputation's probably a better option at this point.
Oh, it can get worse.
But what happens?
Replace
to
the
my
arm
arm
with a
if they
mimic.
amputate? No.
That's a good question. What happens if they amputate her arm? What happens to yours?
Mine become. Yeah.
Farron is just so fucking pissed off right now. She's in a lot of pain. She's pissed. She's like, no one fucking touch me right now.
The stew's at least good.
Well,
I don't suppose anyone can just remove this curse from you two.
I think it goes a little deeper than that. Notice a lot of oddities since we woke up
Since
from
you
the.
drank dragon's blood. Yes.
Yes.
Let's not be saying that one too loud.
Beyond the physical. For example, my arm now won't work. Because her arm is injured.
And when you look at Amelia's arm, there's a bit of discoloration in it.
Is it getting blood? Is your circulation cut off? Is that going to be a problem?
Look
I mean,
over there. Just,
aside from the obvious problem.
that I don't know. But I know I'm currently unable to move my arm.
That's a problem.
I don't think I am the wrong type of wizard to fix this problem.
I'm the wrong type of cleric to fix this problem.
I mean, if she was animal, I might have some success, but my magic doesn't work so well for the healing on the peoples.
I thought you were going to say if she was an animal, I would suggest putting her down.
Oh, goodness.
That's where my mind went.
Well, you know, Dorngo would try to save whatever was hurt first.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where Amelia would go. Just put it down.
I know you don't like personal PvP in your games, but if it came down to it, there will be PvP.
I mean, reanimate dead on the arm. It'll be fine, right? Just reattach it after that.
Totally.
So
Chop the arm off, animate it, stick it back on.
It's fine.
it's about 15 minutes or so, and Magnus comes back with the town doctor, a very elderly looking. Door shuts behind him, and he looks in. It's that one, isn't it? He kind of points to Farron, and Magnus nods. Walks over and sits down in front of her. All right, well, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna hurt a whole lot. He kind of undoes the sling and stretches your arm out, and it's just excruciating the entire time.
Mm.
And he begins to like poke and prod like various points on your arm. Well, I don't feel any compound fractures. That's good. But your arm feels like I'm grabbing a bag of gravel.
Oh god.
Oh, so you've got two options here, miss. One, we can just say screw it all and I can amputate it. Or we can go the more expensive route and I can give you something to reshape the bone. I do happen to be in possession of a draught of regeneration. It's rare to come by, but I would say desperate times, desperate measures.
How expensive
Given
are
the
we talking?
nature of the problem, I would suggest the more expensive option.
We're looking at probably 8,000 gold.
Cut it off.
Jeez.
Oh, damn. Holy hell, didn't even blink.
Are you sure about that?
Aaron, let's not be hasty here.
Yes.
Hold on a minute. How much gold do we all have between us?
I got 3,700.
That's a good chunk of the way there.
Why?
I don't have any money, so I can't really contribute.
I think I spent all of my gold the last time. 'Cause I don't have any marked down. I'm not sure what I spent it on.
Most of my gold's left over from our setups because I didn't spend a lot.
Would we have split the group gold
Yes.
at the end of Wildlands 1?
At the end of Wildlands
Almost
1,
definitely.
like everyone would have
Because-
gotten a cut of that.
I do still have those numbers in my notes.
Okay.
I am a wizard. I am broke.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're about to be very, very not broke. Oh wait, no, you weren't part of the group, so you'll still be broke.
No, I'm still a broke wizard.
How many was there of us at the end of that campaign?
The four of us.
5? 4?
5. We had 5.
5.
Would
No,
have been
no.
6, but Rill
Surviving.
died.
Yeah, there are 5 people.
Yeah.
Because Raven Centaur would have gotten a cut.
And then gone the hell home.
And then it was like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm out of here.
So,
F you
uh,
guys.
That's enough. That's enough insanity for one lifetime. Thank you.
You can absolutely afford this treatment. At the end of that campaign, the surviving members would have each got 15,000 gold.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn. Holy hell.
Yeah, we had a lot of good stuff. Unfortunately, we also lost a lot of stuff because we left it on the hippo ship and he never came back. So there's that. But we had our gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Okay, but still, my answer goes to cut it off.
Did it?
You're really gonna cut your arm off? You have the money.
Baron, let's do the potion, seeing how we don't know what that's going to do to the curse.
You shattered my arm.
I mean, in her defense, it wasn't on purpose. She just he's not good at the fixing of the arms.
I can always do the other one, and then we can get the potion. We'll work on both, right?
So am I getting the potion or am I getting my bone saw?
Bone saw.
We'll go with the potion.
So he kind of looks at Farron. Yeah, I'm gonna have to defer to your group, miss. You seem to be a bit delusional from pain here.
I am not delusional.
If the potion doesn't work for some reason, then you can get the saw.
Hope and pray it doesn't work.
I will be back. Collect the coin whatever way you need. He lets himself out of the room. Magnus grabs a bowl of stew and like sits in a chair and kind of like stares at you a little worried, like the situation now like fully like setting in a what he got himself into.
It's kind of the same thing a lot of people who get into this group say.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's fair.
Yeah, what the hell did I get myself into?
I mean, we're not yet as bad as the kobolds. We just drove everyone insane.
This is true.
Once you're in, we don't let you out either.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You're kind of stuck.
I mean, with the kobolds, you kind of just wish you were dead. You don't really hurt you.
Just psychically, just a little.
After enough time has passed with them, you just kind of want to end yourself.
Those kobolds just have like a round based, you know, form of psychic damage that everybody around them takes. But
Yeah.
Some time passes and the doctor comes back with a small green vial of liquid and walks over to Magnus's cupboard and takes some ale and pours it in there and then pours the contents in there and mixes it together. He hands it over to Farron. Drink this up and come morning you should be right as rain.
She's just gonna look at it, stare, and looks at everyone saying, just remember you're all cowards. And drinks it.
And
wasn't this-
as you finish the drink, you feel like the weight start to like weigh on you as you're being lulled to sleep.
Oh great, she's like this in her chair.
Yeah, Amelia, same thing. Is like you're beginning to feel the effects of this potion.
Before I go out, can I pass the sack of coin to the doctor to pay for it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pay for the whole thing.
Okay.
It is kind of her fault. She will take responsibility for that.
Oh, there's no kind of to it. It is her fault.
I didn't break it initially, so
It's the dice's fault. They were just in her hands.
yeah. Okay, she was fully behind the threat of breaking the other one and then feeding the potion to her.
You can break each other's arms after we take my home back.
All right. So the two of you are pretty much down and out for the night.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anybody wants to take care of tonight, or are you all good just to get sleep?
If there was any stew left in Farron and Amelia's bowls, I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. There was most definitely some left over, at least in Farron's. I think we lost Gilly.
I think so.
Like, there you go.
Camera was.
Yeah,
you're back.
your camera was like frozen. It looked like you were sleeping at your chair.
Oh. Okay.
So
Yeah, there's probably some left in Amelia's too. She was probably struggling to eat it.
I do not have a clock running, so
at this point in time, you're not going to be able to do any skill clocks, just given from where you're at or where you're located at the moment. All right. So the night, unless you have anything you do want to do, Norgal,
I would have wanted to use a skill clock, but if we can't, then Okay.
What about Marius? Marius, did you need to do anything?
Nope. I'm burning the one spell slot for the Iron Stone. I don't have much else to do, so no, I'm good.
Okay. So everyone finds their own spot on the floor with their pillow and blanket, and one after another pass into sleep. And that's where we're going to end. I'm not going to tell you what happens when you wake up the next day. That's going to be a surprise for next week. So we are going to go ahead and end here for this week.
Yay! Should have cut off my arm.
Oh, trust me,
Fine.
if that would have happened, that it would have been interesting.
Would have been.
Because if like you got it cut off and replaced by a metal one, Amelia's would still have been useless. It would have been a dead arm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Try not to get dismembered.
So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you for all those wonderful follows and raids. Hopefully the summer curse is over and I will not knock things off my desk. Sorry, I stretched out and knocked something off my desk. Hopefully the summer curse is over and we are once again back into a normal stream schedule. You know, summer is usually rough for this channel as things tend to come up all throughout the summer for the 6 years that we've been doing this.
I've discovered summer is just rough for D&D in general.
Yeah.
Like all my other games have been canceled throughout the summer, and the other friends that I know play games regularly, their games have been canceled throughout the summer. It's not a good time.
D&D as a kid, summertime was prime D&D time. But when you become an adult, it's like the reverse. Like summertime is just the dead zone for D&D.
Summertime sadness.
But everything seems to be leveling out once again, so our normal schedule of shows should be coming back up and running. On Monday nights, normally we have a D&D 5th edition mod game of Mass Effect that Zorro runs us through. Right now that show is on hiatus and is currently every other Monday currently being in place, or a game is being played in its place of the Chimera Collective, which is a 5th edition campaign that Kira Phoenix is running a group of people through. Tuesday nights here is normally Destiny Forged, but that campaign 3 is currently on hiatus, and so we're doing a one-shot, not a one-shot, but a mini venture of Into the Wildlands 2. It's a continuation of a story from a previous mini adventure that we did. On Saturday, we have 2 different shows alternating, of course. This upcoming Saturday, I believe, is Wayward Wanderers. Yes.
Yep.
Wayward Wanderers, which is our Pathfinder 2 Extinction Curse campaign, which Azarin runs. And then on the following Saturday, or the other Saturday, is Withered Wastes, which is a 5th edition post-magic apocalypse style game that I run a group of unfortunate beings through. And those are our shows for now, but we have in the future coming up, we've got our Extra Life milestone battle royale game for everyone to watch, as the Destiny Forge cast is going to take one of their characters from campaign 2 and go into an all-out arena battle royale against one another with one person standing at the end. But for now, we are going to head on out. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in, and we will see you on Saturday for Wayward Wanderers. Till then, have a good one.
Come see 'cause I